gentlemen, is first. Let's go! And Maho's here. Hi, Maho! And Zap! Thank you so much for the sub. 3 months! Wait, has it been that long already? Man. Oh, Griffin, are you leaving me? Can I get a hug? Okay, goodbye. You gonna leave or you gonna stay? You gotta make up your mind. Sit or stand? Alright, he's out. You gonna go, like, chill on the bed, or you wanna go out? Hey. You better not come back up here, you just got off. Okay. Alright, so today we're gonna be doing some cursor drawing. 2 kinds of drawing. One, we're going to be drawing the winner from the raffle, because we had a couple of people enter, and we gotta choose one. And the second will be drawing, and I'm not going to be drawing in the usual way that most people usually do. Not even the way that I usually do. I'm gonna be drawing with my mouse. For anyone who doesn't know, the Kishi Reach emotes are actually the cursor icons for my cursor, and I drew that years and years ago on trackpad, before the trackpad of my laptop broke. Speaking of that, I'm plugging it in now. But yeah, my trackpad's been broken for about 2 years now, so it's sad. But I actually kind of liked drawing on trackpad, and yeah, I originally did cursor drawing on there, but it's also just really fun saying, hey, I drew the cursor with my cursor instead of, like, the pen. Next year to be Etch-a-Sketch. No! I actually despise Etch-a-Sketch drawing methods. Like, the people who are able to create art on those things, absolutely insane. You have my utmost respect. However, me personally, no thank you, get it away from me. I do not like them. Griffin, are you leading me now? Alright. Get out of here. Typically, as far as cursors go, I make 2 different kinds. One is the idle one, and one's for the clicking one. Of course, there are many different kinds of cursors, like the loading one, there's the ones that have, like, for resizing things, like the arrows. There's a whole bunch of different ones, but at least for as far as these raffles go, I do 2. And that'll just be, you know, when you're not clicking anything, and the ones that, you know, when you click stuff. Nothing too fancy. I've been trying to look into how to make them animated, but also trying to get my sock into the laundry basket and missed 3 times. I've been looking into trying to figure out how to get them animated, but it's a little bit more complicated than I thought, so I've been having a rough time. If anybody here, I doubt it, makes a lot of cursors, makes animated cursors, I could use your insight. Personally, I only know how to make regular .cur cursor files, so yeah, I'd like to do animated at some point, just because I feel like it'd be cool. But I don't know how to do it, so for now, nah. And also, just before we get into ads, I would like to say quickly, if anybody has any experience, or a friend who has experience in making music, we are looking to create an abridged version of a certain track from Little Nightmares for the trailer, and a lot of the people I usually go to ask for music favors are very, very busy, so if anybody, you know, if you're that guy or you know a guy, open up a help ticket, let me know if you're interested, or if you have a friend that's interested, and we could just use the help, yeah. Anywho, we need it really fast, so this is why I'm like, I don't know who to go to at this point. I was thinking maybe I could do it, but I do not have any experience in actually composing music aside from, like, transcribing one Zelda track back in like, was it 6th or 7th grade? I don't remember exactly, but it was just for some performance and I wanted to like do a remix. Anyway, Thumbtack is here, Bucky is here, Balabi is here. Hi guys, tuning in from Australia. That's a long ways away. It's like the other like side of the world. It's about probably like noon, 1 o'clock-ish for you over there if I were to guess. Hello from America! America! America, yeah! Let me see. Let's move these papers away. It's 4 p.m. Oh, it's a little later than I thought it would be. You're on holiday! Ooh! And Maru, hi, how are you? I don't recognize that name. Are you usually quiet? Is that why I feel like whenever I don't recognize somebody, I feel like I'm falling down on the job here. But, happy to have you. And Starbit! Hi! And Evie, how are you guys? I'm just passing to say hi. Hi! Good to hear. Alright. Also, as a disclaimer, it's not in the repertoire. However, if you redeem a certain song for karaoke, I will refund you. But it has to be the right song. If you know, you know, I guess. No, you're new? That's odd. Usually if you're like super new, like, you know, you had the first time chat, unless I maybe missed you in a raid if there were like a lot of people, but good to hear I'm not completely crazy. But hi. There we go. They got that set. Yes, okay. Are we out of ads? We're out of ads in 21 seconds. So, first things first, I will be drawing a winner. So initially, from my birthday, we had 2 people who entered the raffle. And I don't know, was it hard to find the raffle? Did you guys just not want to enter the raffle? Did you not know about it? Like, 2025, did I forget to change the number? Of course I did. Thank you, Circuit. Hi, Circuit. Like, I copied it from YouTube to try and maintain the format. Alright, couldn't find out how to enter. Okay, next year I gotta figure out how to make it easier. But, yeah, I changed, don't worry. Thank you for letting me know. As a disclaimer, it's much easier to tell where things are contest-wise, deadline-wise, forms-wise on our Discord. I make more announcements about it there. I very rarely, like, put anything up on Twitch just because it's really hard to post in so many different places. And yeah, I only really sent it in stream, and then I also released it on the announcements channel. So if you guys paid attention, you'll notice that if you go to the announcements channel, that I listed 3 things. So first, I gave like a recap on ongoing series. We have the Lethal Company series, the Untitled Goose Game series, the Grounded series, the Monster Hunter series, and the Undertale series that have been ongoing. Other ones have been either like stopped or have been on such a long hiatus that it's gonna be a bit before they're looked into again. But Stream Elements not... It showed up on our end. I see it. I see the link. Circuit. But anyway, underneath all the ongoing series, there are 3 different things listed of different events going on. Number 1 was the Cursor Raffle. Number 2 is the Nail Painting Contest, which ends today, by the way. It is the 20th, so any last submissions, make sure you guys get them in on the Nail Painting Contest, and I will just stick that into chat for you guys real quick. Nail Painting Contest. And I think I'm actually going to pin this so that it's here for anyone who wants to enter. Just as a reminder for what this is exactly, We did fundraising to help me get some mocap hardware, so that's Stretch Sense gloves and Vive. And since we reached the donation goals that I needed to in order to, you know, be able to purchase them, I will be doing a hand cam stream showing you guys, first of all, the technology because it looks really cool, but also a hand reveal as like a condensed reward for helping me reach those goals and being able to afford the hardware. I don't usually do my nails, so it's half a treat for me, but also because I want to look really pretty. Because, like, if you guys are going to be seeing my hands, I want to look nice. Anyway, the plan was, because I figured out texture swapping, that not only would I have a nice painted set of nails for my character, my avatar, but also go out to the nail salon and we'll pick a winner. And the winner, that design is going to be on the model, and I'll, you know, go to the nail salon and get that same design done so I can match. And so that's the nail painting contest, is that form you guys see there. Yeah. Anyway. For future years, can do a boost if you show up to the birthday stream. Yeah, it would be really nice to do like a show up to the birthday stream as being a buff. But even just checking some of the buffs that I already had in place was a little difficult. I would want like a list. It's like a check-in list of everyone who came to the birthday stream. I do think that's a lovely idea. Just collecting the data and just verifying everything is kind of like the only thing I'm worried about. But yeah, can't stay long. Gotta go in like 15 minutes. Well, enjoy the stuff we have while you're here. But good luck with it, whatever it is you're doing. In 15 minutes. I'll go on over here, and we're on the clip studio thing, but let me actually set up the spinner. Dun, dun, dun. Work. Yeah, I get ya. Alright, let me get this window up. I need to share my Chrome screen. Gotta make sure it's the right window. It's behind Clip Studio? Okay, hold on. Ta-da! So, these are all the people that entered into the raffle, so good luck to everyone. You guys might be wondering, why the heck is one pie slice so much bigger than the others? And why are they not all equal? Well, in case you didn't know, there are certain birthday buffs that could be applied if you won at certain competitive events that happened during my birthday. So, it just so happens that Mako won 2 of them. First place. So, first place earns a buff of 3 added weights. So, entering gets you 1. Winning birthday trivia, first place gets you 4. And then Jigsaw placed top first gets you another 3. So, that's 7 weight total. Darrell also did pretty good in the trivia. So, that's also a buff. Yeah, Mako, you kind of crushed it. Let me see. Tomorrow it's like where you learn what to do for a job. Oh, so you're doing job training. Yeah, you gotta make sure you're nice and alert so you can absorb the knowledge. But yeah, we're gonna decide who we're drawing today. Are you ready? Get a drum roll. 3, 2, 1. That's not the. Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting. Alright. So I'm gonna be drawing Mako's thing today. Okay, I'll close this one. I gotta pull up the reference, as if I didn't make the reference, but Raffle. It's the wrong tab. There we go. Much less streams more often. Find you interesting and funny. Oh, I thank you! And welcome, I hope you enjoy your stay. It was the most anticlimactic wheels made. Perhaps. But it was, I would say fair, but it almost feels not fair. Anyway. Alright, here we go. I want to make sure that the file name isn't attached. I just have this file. I'm just gonna open it up on my computer. The lion doesn't concern himself with fair wheel spins. Yeah. You know what's funny is one of my friends has a status, the lion does not concern himself with, and I was like, I gotta tell him he spelled something, and then I, like, you know how it's like it cuts off after a little? And that's why you can't like necessarily read everything. It just said the lion does not concern himself with spelling errors. I just thought that was really funny. Alright, so the cursor we're going to be working with today is going to be based on this, which is something I drew. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this like a cursor. The house always... What? The house? What are you talking about, the house? Let me think. Alright. So, first things first, I'm gonna make a cursor-sized canvas, which is gonna be 500 by 500. And for anyone curious, yes, I'm going to be listening to the same exact song on loop. If you have a problem, take it up with my lawyer. I need a relatively... opposite of blue is orange, so I'm gonna do like a reddish background. Okay. Alright, so two things I need to decide on are the pose of the character and the little cursor icon that's gonna be up here. I think I have an idea of what I want to do for the character. Oh. Alright. If my computer's gonna be funky about this now, then we're going to have an issue. Just gonna close out as many Chrome tabs as I can. This here. And pray that it stops being nasty. Because my mouse is randomly lagging and that is not conducive to drawing well. Let me see. Bread Vessel, hey, what's up? And Alaskan Pyro, you missed the wheel spin. Mako won, but not gonna lie. Just to explain again for everyone who's coming in now, Mako won trivia and the jigsaw puzzle piece count thing, so he got major buffs in terms of the raffle. So like literally more than half of the wheel was just Mako. So for cursor select, I'm thinking like, I don't know what to do for the thing up here though. Hi, Wolf! The fans. What do you mean the fans? Let me see. And the Mario you got a problem? Only like smaller streamers with under like 20 viewers, you find it problematic. I understand the atmosphere that bigger streamers can be a little difficult sometimes. Like, everybody's there. There's a lot of people and it can be really cool. But also, for some people, I can understand it feeling underwhelming. Or, sorry, not underwhelming. Overwhelming. There's just so many people talking at the same time. The streamer literally physically cannot keep up with as many messages that are being written and stuff like that. Like, I get it. I get why you might like smaller streamers. I don't think it's a problem. Unless you find that it's impeding with your ability to enjoy things that you want to enjoy. You know what I mean? One of the things that, I don't know, I've been thinking about is, like, even if I did become a big streamer, would I, like, enjoy it as much? Because I really like being able to, like, actually talk to you guys. And if I had a chat that moved a mile a minute and I wasn't able to really, like, read stuff, I don't know. It wouldn't be the same, at least. But the trade-off is that as a bigger streamer, you know, you have a lot more influence, you just have a lot more reach, and you're able to communicate with a lot more people. And although it's one-sided, more so, instead of like a constant back and forth, I still think it can be like meaningful and impactful. You know what I mean? Now let me catch up. The odds stacked in his favor just a little bit. Just a little bit. When you go to jump Mako, don't jump Mako. Just get good. Just get good. Do better. Do better at puzzle solving and hightail trivia. You guys gotta study for next year. Some of those questions. I think for next year, that I'm gonna decrease the amount of questions that there are, because like every year, I say like every year, like we've done this for 10 years now. I've done it like 3 times. The past 2 years, we've done 50 questions, and I feel like maybe that's just a little too long. It runs for about 20 minutes, and I feel like at a certain point, it's like, alright, you can tell that you're not gonna win. And it just feels like marching towards your doom or something. So I think a couple less questions. Instead of like 50, I was thinking like 30. What do you guys think? Did I feel like a nice amount of questions or just a little too much? I know I was losing steam with it like 3/4 of the way through. I was like worried you guys were getting bored. Yes, I don't know what that was in response to, but Russell, thank you for the hydrate. Let me do that now. Hi, Lutzero. I suppose it's impactful like that. I don't appreciate the demonstration, but... Bit of a rough day. Ooh. I hope you're able to get through whatever you needed to get through and you don't have to deal with it later, at least. French? I don't know what you're talking about. 100 more questions. Wait, did you enjoy it? Do you want to keep it at 50? This looks like nightmare fuel. I'm not doing the shape right. I gotta make that beak more rounded. Maybe this bottom one's smaller. I'm gonna struggle with this. My computer's also lagging with the mouse, so that's also not optimal, but I'm just gonna keep going along with it. I'm hoping to at least get a little bit of line work or concept on this stream. These streams typically take, or these raffles usually take between 2 to 3 streams, depending on how complex the character is, my art mood, because sometimes there are days I will absolutely pop off, and it's great. There are other days that I'll desperately be trying to draw, and it's just not... it's not happening, you know? You like the amount of questions? Okay. Maybe I'll keep it. Cliphamper, hi, I'm working. Yes, I'm working. It was a good amount. Oh, okay. Alright. That's... yeah. Say attention was divided between questions and stream, maybe having guests. So maybe having some banter in between could make it easier. Yeah, maybe splitting it up. Maybe that would be a good idea. Maybe. I find it difficult to have somebody else, like, there with me. Because then I can't focus as much on doing my spiels that go along with the question, because sometimes I feel like I kind of go into detail with how they are. Like, I just have, like, a lot of history or something to tell about it, and I feel like somebody who doesn't know as much about it might be confused, might not know what to say. You know, I don't want to, like, leave them hanging. And it fixed his mouth. This does not feel right. Let's get ready now. Okay, bye-bye. Already had a bunch of friends in call. Mayhaps. Having a little more time to answer some of the questions. Okay, so increase time. Okay. I don't want anyone looking up the answers either. This is not it. Let me get a proper talking reference. That's bad. That's really bad. What is it about the head shape that, okay, it kind of goes down a lot in front. Like that. Remember not having time to even process a couple of the questions? Oh, okay. Alright. I will consider making them a little longer then. Maybe then a little longer and a little less of them, because there were a lot. Aghast at the orb. The orb. Gotta make the wing a little smaller, I think. Just because this one has to be pretty small in order to fit. It's gonna cover up the tail like this. I didn't want to do that. Less feathers. works. Ish. More pointed edges? Maybe. I'm thinking maybe this jaw is part of it. The eye maybe isn't big enough. What a distinguished gentleman. the bird is very distinguished, yes. Gotta figure out these wings though. And what to make for the pointer. How many feathers? 3. 3! 1. Oh no. Let me figure out. I didn't find the other one. Hold on. I got another one. Did I ever draw? No, I always draw 3 feathers. Man! It's always 3. Do you hear a fight till I'm good enough? Only one way to find out. Put it in the karaoke machine. Utsuro Burb top hat. True, he would look good in top hat. Dapper Mako. I'm actually gonna kill someone. This lag is a... Ah! I don't think it used to be this bad. Killing someone too. I mean, only if this mouse doesn't start working. But anyway, it has an allergy to burbs. Maybe I might have to kill the computer. Bye, Lamaru. Take care. Good luck at work. When do you think I'm getting tired of drawing? I don't know how many people heard it, but if you redeem a particular certain song I will leave unnamed, that I will refund the karaoke request. But do the thing. And that the hint was that the song is not on the repertoire. Achievement hunt requires an insane skill. Oh, goodness gracious. Invisible? Invisible? What are you talking about, invisible? Yeah, this isn't coming out how I wanted it to. Let me redo this a little bit. I need to figure out what I'm doing for this stupid cursor. Mako! What would you make the cursor? Like the pointy part. Oh, hey! Maka, while you figure that out, I'm gonna sing a song. Wow, exhausted from consecutive long shifts, heading out in a bit. Aw. Move to another shift for Manning, so I won't be around for streams. Woo. Fight them. Fight them. Fight them. Until you get better hours. But take care if you're heading out soon. I'll say goodbye again if you gotta go, but best of luck out there. Hope they give you a better shift soon. Start an uprising? Yeah. I don't like it how easily, like, jobs can just, like, you know, like, force you into a different position. Like, hi, if you want to keep your job, we want you to work the night shift. Does this actually align with your personal schedule and desires? Hell nah! But you're gonna do it anyway. I mean, maybe the pay is better or something, but I don't know, I don't like it. Why'd I do that in one stroke? You know what? I think that's a little better. I gotta make them more feather-like, but I think that spacing's okay. Maybe. Making Man Out of You from Mulan. It is a pretty good song, but that's not the one. I don't know how to sing that one. I hate the question, why do you want to work here? I want to live, so I need money to pay the bills? Yeah, thanks. Welcome back, Bread Vessel. Alright, I'm gonna go into karaoke mode! Wait, what the heck happened to my dress? Let me fix that real quick. There we go. It's like half my leg was clipping through it. Alright. Yeah, okay. Bucky, what? Okay, I need to start the song from the beginning. Did I make it too obvious? I probably made it too obvious. Let me go get the lyrics. I've gotten to a point where I don't actually need the lyrics to sing the song properly. Like, I can be out there and, like, I was out, like, walking to Bella's house, right? And I was just kind of singing it on my way up to his house. I didn't need the lyrics, but sometimes it takes me a sec to remember, like, what part of the verse comes next, so I'm just gonna have these here. And let me put these here. What's going on? Center rope? Center rope? Center. Oh, you mean this one? This one? Yeah, wait. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Ta-da! Wait, why is this in the wrong camera mode? This is weird. I need my free camera! Or my orbit, rather. Whee! Wait. Whee! Oh! I tabbed out. It doesn't, like, have any, like... You can probably hear the click every time. If I want to spin. I think there's a way to, like, make it spin, but I gotta figure it out. But anyway. This is the full. We got the boots, we got the tail, we got the middle, whatever, OB, rope, the inner key. Yeah. You most adult. Bye-bye! I should probably sing song before we lose too many more people. Okay. I gotta restart the song from here. Okay. I see the way that they look at me and see what I couldn't be. The one who's good enough, as simple as I was born to be, in perfect conformity, like all the others. But since you ripped the world I had in two, I was broken, rearranged beyond the life I thought I knew. It feels so damn strange. I know that I'm more than you bargained for. I'm not some story's hero. Won't give up and give them a good excuse to write me off like a weirdo. Show the ones who doubt me that I'm not the loser that they thought. Got nothing left to lose, just gotta prove that I'm good enough. Fight till I'm good enough. I'll fight till I'm good enough. I'll fight till I'm good enough. I'll fight till I'm good enough. Can you hear it? The drums of war. Do you fear it? The future you're unprepared for. Within you, evil capacity. It has a name. It has a voice. It's me. I fear your suffering. I fear your buffering. As I grow stronger within her, this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper. Nothing. And you will always be nothing. Ask yourself if I am bluffing. Ask yourself if you were good enough. See, this answer is no. I messed up. Crud. Wait. Let me go back. I'll do it again. wait. Wrong part. Can you hear it? The drums of war. Do you fear it? The future you're unprepared for. Within you, evil capacity. It has a name. It has a voice. It's me. I fear your suffering. I fear your buffering. As I grow stronger within her, this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper. Nothing. And you will always be nothing. Ask yourself if I am bluffing. Ask yourself if you are good enough. The answer is no. I'm that voice inside your head that stays there to save you if you're in debt, cause every iota of your debt is a there will be a day that you kill everyone you love instead. I know that I'm more than you bargained for. I'm not some story's hero. Won't give up and give them a good excuse to write me off like a weirdo. Show the ones who doubt me that I'm not the loser that they thought. Got nothing left to lose, just gotta prove that I'm good enough. I'll fight till 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 I'm good enough. Yay! I totally screwed up. But anyway. I freaking love this song. Anyway. I will refund that because I did promise. If you guys want to hear it again and hopefully not mess up, you can always request it again. But I will go back to drawing for now. Oh, we have a raid. guys! Wolfie, thank you so much for the raid. Let me give you a shout out. Hi, hi, hi. Hello, raiders. Let me see what's going on here. Thank you for letting them know, Bread Vessel. Cinder's evil when she's singing. Isn't she always? What's a tree's least favorite month? September. Oh no. That's bad. And full Vidette, hi! How are you? Let's see. Love it so much. Thank you. Thank you. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm just gonna shameless plug real quick. I did a cover of this song. 20 takes in about 4 hours worth of work. But I did it, and I released it like the same day as the original song. If I can spell it right. I do good enough. There we go. That was the cover. And if you wanted to just hear the original song, if maybe this is the first time you're ever hearing it, and you're like, oh, that sounds like a cool song. If only this gal wasn't singing it a cappella without all the cool instrumentals. You can listen, it's linked in the video. You can find it. I actually really enjoyed myself and learned a lot about singing. So I might do more covers like that eventually. But for now, I got a lot of stuff I gotta worry about, and I'm losing my mind with this. This is not... The drawing is not... It's not drawing. Bro is built like a potato. And the mouse leg is gonna kill me. I gotta just figure out my own anatomy, because I am the one who made this reference. I'm the one who made this design. It's my fault. I can't draw it. Oh, Bread Vessel, thank you. Go, 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 go. Good luck out there. Oh, wait, where's my song? Where's my music? Give me my music. I am not stopping the loop. Just play it on loop. Over and over and over again. Major brain fog! Alright, go rest. Abolish, like, destroy the brain fog. Get it out of here. Thank you. Oh, that looks a little better. I think he's too long. This is part of the problem. There's so many syllables in that one line, I swear. Guys, you don't know how much I agonized over that. Oh my goodness. Know that I'm more than you bargained for. I'm not some story's hero. Won't give up and give them a good excuse to write me off like a weirdo. Show the ones who doubt me that I'm not the loser that they want. Nothing left to lose, just gotta prove that I'm good enough. Oh, it gives me less room for the wings. That's part of the reason I did it. I see. I wanna build him like a potato though. Oh, welcome back. When you said you were going, I thought you were like going. It's like, there they go. Hey, if I do this. See the way that they look at me and see what I couldn't be. No one is good enough. So I was born to be in perfect conformity. Like all the others, but center of the world I hadn't too. I was broken, rearranged beyond the love I thought I knew. It feels so damn strange. I know that I'm only a bargain for. I'm not some story's hero. Won't give up and yet look at excuses. Write me like a hero. Show the ones who doubt me that I'm not the that they thought could. Nothing left to lose, just gotta prove that I'm good enough. Who said that? Said going BRB? Oh, wait, did you say BRB? Oh, maybe I missed it. Anyway. Oh, you did say BRB. I'm just blind. Now you want to listen to the cover? Don't want to get... Yeah, that's a little much, right? I'll sing it quiet. You enjoy it there. Unless I can be quiet and you go listen to it. Guys, I promise to be quiet for... How long is the song? I'll be quiet for like 3 minutes if you promise to go listen to the song. For anyone who hasn't seen it already, it's actually part of the reason that we're closer to reaching 1,000 on YouTube as well. So I'm actually really shocked at that. But I'm really happy that people enjoyed it that much. And it definitely makes me want to do more. But I don't know, this is a really cool song. I don't... Gotta find other songs that kind of match the hype, I guess. Listen for 2 hours straight! Oh my goodness gracious. I gotta give you a proper cover, man. I'm just really happy that I got the intonation mostly right. Because there's like all these little, like... I don't know if it makes any sense, but there's these little things that make the song more interesting, like little shifts in pitch, and it just returns to the same note, if you know what I mean. Like it, and I had pitched down the whole song for, not the whole song, I pitched down the whole main chorus because it starts off really, really high. I know that wait. I know that I'm more than you bargained for. I think it's like a little bit lower. Now I'm losing it. Can't remember the intonation without listening to the song at the same time. Oh yeah, it maintains the same pitch. Yeah. That's how it goes. But instead of my it starts way higher. I think something like that. And I know it was really high for me, so I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to die. So I gotta find like an alto like song. There's another song that I was gonna sing, but I kind of killed myself with how much effort I put into production, and because I can't figure out how to make waddle animation sync up with my microphone, it's kind of been stuck in purgatory, also delaying the play of the game, which is making me really upset that I couldn't get it to work the way I wanted to. It's partially that I haven't finished storyboarding, but it's also partially that, you know, I just have been putting it off. It's less of me putting it off and more of I can't, with all the freaking tech issues, I'm going to go insane. You know, but this is actually really cute. It's not the original art style, it's the beak is so, like, bro looks like a moomin. But I'll fix that. Could I add a slight delay to the waddle animation? Problem. In terms of waddle animation, that includes facial sync. So technically I could delay the animation, but it would mean that my mouth movements wouldn't align with the music. Because the thing is, like, I have to listen to it in real time to be able to sing it, right? But it has to play at a different time. It's really hard, even, like, mentally to figure it out, how, like, to go about it. So I've just been really struggling with that. And the problem is, too, is I've gotten so impatient to the point that I've just shown off the room in question, multiple times. It's not really a surprise anymore, because, I don't know, I'm so sick of tech issues. I wanna just do the art. Let me do the thing! Let me do it! Ah! You know? I'll go back and see the reference. 1, 2, 3. Lip sync, I mean, I could pre-program it, but that kind of defeats the point of I wanted to do like a live performance. Honestly, all of my issues could be solved if I simply just did it as a recording and then finished my storyboarding, because like the animation of like the camera movements and stuff isn't complete. Like I got stumped on one part of like how to make it look nice, because I had such vivid ideas for the first 2 verses of the song, and then I'm here like on verse 3 and I'm like, yeah, I don't know what I should do for this one. Thankfully we have some storyboarders on the asset assembly team, so maybe with some more brains on the job we could eventually get to it if we ever figure out the tech end of it. At least as far as like the storyboarding goes. Excuse to write me off like a weirdo. Wish all the ones who doubt me that I'm not the loser that they thought. Got nothing left to lose, just gotta prove that I'm good enough. What am I drawing? I'm drawing our Raffle winner. So this is gonna be a custom cursor. I don't know if you guys can see my cursor. I made this, and I'm doing the same thing, except I'm just sketching right now, the idea, of what this cursor is going to be, and then I'll find out later. And then honestly, color and polish should not take long at all. So yeah, it'll be relatively simple, I think. This is the best version of it I've gotten so far. And bread vessel, exactly. I don't think I did the intonation for that right, but anyway. You've made cursors before? You thought it had to be 32 pixel art. I mean, they do get downsized a grand amount, but you don't have to make it 32 necessarily if you use the method I use, but I am gonna keep that as bad as it sounds to say, because like it's really scuffed and I don't recommend it. Because I'm guessing for a lot of the positioning, because I'm not using proper software or anything. Magic? That's a good alternative. Can you teach me the spell? What's the incantation? Who needs the proper software? I mean, from what I've heard, in order to make animated cursors, I think you need the software. And that voice inside your head that says that a savior if you're in debt, because every iota of your data says that there will be a day that you kill everyone you love instead. Do you know how long it took me to memorize that? Oh my god. And I don't even know if the prior lyric is like 100% correct, because the official lyrics, quote unquote, were wrong for some of the parts very obviously, so I don't trust it. And I kind of just did a lot by ear. Alright, cat. Stop scaring me with the freaking doorknob. Get in here. What was that? Hold on. I felt like a second push on the door and I wondered if someone else was trying to get in, and then there was nobody there. That was scary. Anyway, hi. Big Bong, please, why are you throwing things at me? Should I just not add a pointer? No, I feel like there should be one. But like, what should I do? What should I do? Maybe I make it like the play button? Griffin, you wanna keep me company? It's kinda warm in here. You wanna come up my lap? Okay. I got my drum set here. You gotta get your tail out of my face. You gotta stop eating my stuff. got more than you bargained for. I'm not some story's hero. Won't give up and give them a good excuse to write me up like a weirdo. Show the ones who doubt me that I'm not the loser that they thought. Nothing left to lose, just gotta prove that I'm good enough. Yeah, he's just nudging the keyboard and jamming out silently so you guys can't hear him, but he's here. You're not gonna say hi? Just gonna be my silent drum set? Where's my cymbal? If I give you the good scritches, will you say hi? No? Alright. Miska Muska, not the Disney. Still silent treatment? Okay, alright. Took you a long time to find a program to make any files. Did you find one? I've been looking and I haven't found anything. No. Yeah, nothing. Or they're like all paid. Griffin, you gotta get your tail out of my way. I'm trying to do serious work here. Won't give up and give them a good excuse to write me off like a weirdo. Show the ones who doubt me that I'm not the loser that made that good. Nothing left to lose, just gotta prove that I'm good enough. Yeah, I know what I'm doing for the cursor actually. This symbol, this play symbol, I'm just gonna do that. I'll actually copy it so it's exactly the same. Precision, precision. I say that, but I don't think this is precise. Okay, alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to rotate this image until it looks like this is roughly pointing up. And then I'm going to make a mirror. Symmetry ruler, put it right through here. I see the way that they look at me and see what I couldn't be. The one who's good enough. So I was born to be in perfect conformity, like all the others. But since you ripped the world I had into, I was broken, rearranged beyond the life I thought I knew. It feels so damn strange. I know that I'm more than see, that's really high. I can't do that. Live up and give them a good excuse. That's better. I might be able to expand my range if I actually had like proper practice lessons and whatever, but for now it is what it is. Delete the ruler. Let's rotate this like, oops, yes, apply the transformation, please, thank you. Rotate it like 90 degrees. That's not what I want. 45, negative 45 degrees. Yeah. So Luminous, hi, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your stay. How are you? What brings you here? Good day, how are you?
Say such a savior if you're in debt. I don't know if debt is a therapy idea that you kill everyone you love instead. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. 2, 3, 4. I know that I'm more than you bargained for. I'm not some story's hero. Won't give up and give them a good excuse to write me off like a weirdo. Show the ones who doubt me that I'm not the loser that they thought. Got nothing left to lose, just gotta prove that I'm good enough. Now I'll fight till I'm good enough.
How about me? Oh, thank you for asking. And Lumi, I'll call you that then. Thank you for letting me know. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Got a lot on my mind, a lot on my plate, but I'm hanging in there. Mostly right now, the biggest thing I'm worried about, 2 things. One, getting all of the paperwork and forms in for a substitute job that I managed to get on. But also actually 3 things. Number 2 is I want to do a trailer for one of the new outfits I'm gonna be debuting for Halloween. But the person who was working on it is really busy, and it wasn't able to go as far with the they weren't able to go as far with the track as I'd hoped. So I was looking for somebody else to try and pick it up. And then I don't think I've ever had a model that didn't have a gajillion bugs, and even if it does have bugs, just finding a modeler that isn't busy out of their minds and understands how to maybe fix things properly has been really difficult to find. So, yeah. Got a lot on my plate. I'm looking for, like, at minimum right now, just finding somebody who can do music. I can sing for you! I'll do the vocals! I just need the track. I need to know what to sing. It's already composed. Just needs to be, reconstructed. A little abridged to make it shorter. That's all we need. And Utsuro used A Sprite, Acid Sprite, AC Sprite. Then use another program for the ANI files. Can maybe tell me the name of the project or program for the ANI files, but it's been a while since downloaded it. Ah, I see. Well, if you find it, do drop it in creative discussion in the Hightailer Circle if you're in there. Otherwise, if you find it by the end of stream or whatever, I would like to at least explore it. So if you find it, it would be helpful. And Bird Whistle, welcome back. May the heavens guide me and bring good tidings. Thank you. Thank you. Model is positively like, oh, thank you. It's been through many a round of bug testing. It's seen trials and tribulations. But for one thing, I think I was trying to explain this at the end of the other Grounded stream, but my stream kind of crashed, so that didn't happen. There's somebody who's helping me out. Probably sometime in January, February, who's helping me optimize things and fix some bugs on my model, and they seem to really know what they're doing, so I'm really excited. And one of the things that they mentioned is that, first of all, I have a lot of unnecessary vertices on the ropes around my arms, so the fact that there are extra vertices isn't a lot on its own. However, the biggest offender of lag and what causes my room to heat up a ton, probably, is because my model uses a lot of Magica cloth, which, if you see my ears, you see my ruffles, and if you saw my dress, There's a lot of it. And that's one of the most intensive things that you can ask the program I'm using for VTubing to do. So, getting rid of some of the vertices and the ropes, touching up on a bunch of bugs that I mentioned that are just like, some of it's simpler, some of it's more complicated. I think one of the most complicated things to solve in 3D is probably the rope around my waist, that's holding my key up. You see, let me show you. This part, it looks really nice, right? It's really cool. It goes all the way around. It's nice. However, if I move at all, yeah, there's a lot of that. So I wanted to try and get that fixed. This bow on my neck here, this used to have more physics. Now it's kind of just pinned to my neck because it was causing trouble and like trying to strangle me by clipping through my throat, which wasn't good. Thankfully, there used to be an issue where if I moved forward and backward really fast, that like the shadow underneath, you guys see the shadow underneath my bangs? It actually moves in sync with the hair. It used to just be painted on. That was an update that happened 2024, that this stencil thing came in, but there is still an issue of those two front ones clipping together. And those are just to name a few. I have a whole document detailing all of them. I'm hoping to get them fixed. Eventually. But the 2025 update, the one that I'm really excited about, is these improved blend shapes. I think the facial expressions are a lot better than they used to be. So big shout out to Okuda for doing such an amazing job with these. There are still a couple of problems with the IR kit, but Okuda's really busy, as are most of the 3D modelers, so like I'm not gonna bother them right now, but I'm gonna go to this other one and hopefully they'll be able to solve it. Anyway. You know, I should actually, you know, I'm fine. Size is fine. I think I want to change this color. I'm not liking this color. Let's see, 246. 246. What's inside your head that stays at a savior if you are in debt? Was every iota of your data says that there will be a day that you kill everyone you love instead. Ding, 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 ding. I'm not gonna stop flexing that, by the way, that I can say that part. That I'm very proud of that. I know that I'm more than you bargained for. I'm not some story's hero. Won't give up and give them a good excuse to write me off like a weirdo. Show the ones who doubt me that I'm not the loser that they thought. Got nothing left to lose, just gotta prove that I'm good enough. I'll fight till I'm good enough. Not gonna pretend you understand such high-level words. I wouldn't want to deny genuine appreciation. Well, I appreciate the appreciation. But yeah. I'm very passionate about 3D. If anybody ever has any questions about what I mean, I am more than happy to explain, although I do acknowledge it is a lot. So if it doesn't make sense, don't worry. You're not crazy, you're not silly or stupid or anything like that. It's a lot. And I say all these things, but it's taken me years to learn. I don't even, like, really do 3D modeling. Like, I kind of, but, like, I'm not really great at it. But even just knowing, like, the basic concepts gives you a good idea of, like, what's wrong when you see something. It also helps that I'm able to, like, see, like, the project files for stuff, because, like, when I say vertices, like, you can't see the vertices! Who am I kidding? The vertices are, like, the little points that make up, like, the net. That becomes the shape of the mesh, which is the base body. Not this paint that you're seeing on top, that's texture. But the actual body, you know what I mean? And when I say body, I'm not just talking about, like, my head, shoulders, knees, and toes, right? Body also counts as, like, ears, hair, sleeves. That's all body, technically. AKA mesh. Yeah!
I appreciate your appreciation of chatters appreciating me. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
I gotta figure out another pose for this, because okay, we have the link select, and now I just need normal select. Or was it just idle? I forget the name of it. Hold on. Let me go take a picture of the options so you guys can actually see the control panel. Control panel. Okay, so in order to change your cursor on Windows, you look up your control panel, you go to your mouse. It's gonna open up this little mouse properties. I know you guys see it, by the way. It's gonna open up this little mouse properties window, and you go to pointers. And then you can set whatever you want. Okay, so the default, like the thing you see by default, like for most people that will be the triangle, right, with the little rectangle sticking out. That's your normal select. And then a little bit lower down, like 3 from the bottom, there's also link select. So you have, I don't really have a good place to show it in Clip Studio, because it's not really doing the link select, but the normal select goes pretty easy. It's only showing the normal select right now, but let me show you a screenshot. Yeah, never mind. It's so small I can't even adjust the window size, so I can't take a full screenshot of it, so never mind. So anyway, normal select is like idle mouse, and then link select is when you're actually hovering over and like trying to click something, except it's not showing at all because Clip Studio is weird.
Nice to be nice. Yes, yes. Should I make him sleeping? Should make him passing, facing the other way? Passing. I think I should make him like... I don't know.
I think I should just make his head tilt down a little bit. Like he's resting. Gotta figure out this animation style. Make this and like this, so it'll transition nicely.
It's fun to have something you're passionate about that you can yap about. Yeah. Your actual passion is kind of sensitive not to be publicly discussed. Sometimes envy people that can do that because you can't. Oh, I see.
I'm trying to figure out the best way to ask about it without prying and being insensitive or touching on a trigger or difficult topic, but as long as you can find your people, like for me, streaming has been my way of finding my people. That, and especially like the people who have applied to join the teams that kind of work on things behind the scenes. There are some of them in chat. So I hope you guys know that not only the fact that you want to be here, but the fact that you want to help me do and make the things that go towards making streams even cooler, that you want to be a part of that means a lot to me. So, like, huge shout out to everybody that works on the behind the scenes stuff. It's kind of my everything. So thank you. I feel like this headphone isn't really sitting the way I want it to. Oh, politics and theology. Oh, okay, I can see. So it's not like... I was kind of worried it might be like not safe for work or something like that, which is something we have a rule against here because it's a clean stream. But yeah, politics is rough to discuss. Sometimes we lightly touch on politics in terms of like morality and ethics, but more so it's kind of economy focused, if anything. at least here, eat the rich. Be nice to each other. Do something good. Do something that helps people if you have power or influence, essentially. But yeah. I also wasn't sure when it might be a good time to discuss it, but it's a bit of a much heavier topic. It's a much heavier topic, but I did want to actually cover suicidal thought a little bit, because I feel like there's a certain mentality that really helps. A couple of different ones. And I guess content warning here, just quickly, that I've struggled with suicidal thought, so the fact that I have the mental resources that I have, for me, I feel like it's important for anyone else going through a similar struggle that, you know, that they have these tools. You know what I mean? Okay, that should be square enough, I think. Anyway. Only murderer in the cult. No! Stop that! Don't do that! Don't do that! This is never a good time. Not in an informal setting. Yeah. I wanna, like, actually get some nice talking points for that, so I'm not, like, caught up in my own mechanisms as I'm trying to explain it, because it's hard to talk about. But I definitely do want to cover it at some point. Would you guys like that? Just a general ask. Would you guys want to be warned? Do you guys need, like, a heads up?
I hadn't to. I was broken, rearranged beyond the life I thought I knew. It feels so damn strange. I know that I'm more than you bargained for. I'm not some story's hero. Won't give up and give them a good excuse to write me off like a weirdo. Show the ones who doubt me that I'm not the loser that they thought. Got nothing left to lose, just gotta prove that I'm good enough.
There could be unforeseen consequences. Yeah. Always want to be sensitive, always want to be aware. Just making sure that we're able to discuss things in a way that, first of all, is thoughtful. Because if you're not doing things thoughtfully, especially when it comes to such sensitive topics, it's like, what are you doing? But aside from just being sensitive and mindful, actually making sure that you're not just trauma dumping or blabbing about, you know, things that, you know, you gotta really think it out, because it is a trigger topic for a lot of people. And so just making sure that you're as to the point, you're as not formal, but like on your game, I guess is the best way to put it. So that you can make a point and you can make a strong one. So you don't have to dwell on it any longer than is necessary, but what time you do spend on it is meaningful. Yeah. Yeah, trigger warning, content warning, yeah. Hi, Jovan! You get a little fidgety with these topics because you have those thoughts too. Brain goes brute. Yeah. I feel like anxiety and depression and all of these, like, really difficult to deal with emotions are, especially when you have to deal with, like, lots of stress, really, really hard to manage sometimes. So knowing how to cope and not having to spend a million years, you know, trying to like figure out for yourself, because I mean the journey is different for everyone, right? Not everybody's gonna have the same life, and so not everyone's gonna have the same way of coping with things, the same way of understanding how to approach things. So making sure that you know, you have a response or an outlook that is widely applicable, has exceptions, has, you know, just well thought out. Experiencing those at the moment, not to expose anything further, but bad mental state. Well, at least no, unfortunately, but hopefully together, you're not alone. Lots of people are really anxious for lots of good reasons, I think, right now. So, nail painting contest? We have a nail painting contest. Wait, let me put on my makeup, I'll show you. I will put on my goth makeup and then go talk about depression in a second. Hold on. I guess maybe, should I put like a content warning in the title or something? Let me show you guys the cool stuff. So, I was explaining a couple streams ago that I can do texture swaps on my model. So first things first, I have my makeup, which is not working for whatever reason. I think, yeah, the override texture isn't working, so let me grab that real quick. Boop. There it is. So there's the face makeup is done, and then if I go and I do the nails, the override texture is not there. Let me add that and add that. And there we go. So, the nail painting contest is your opportunity to paint my nails. I'm gonna be doing a hand cam stream, and I'll actually be showing my hands instead of wearing gloves, because I'll be wearing the mocap hardware you guys helped me afford. So that'll be really cool. So not only is it a showcase of the mocap hardware, but I'm gonna look extra pretty, right? There are some people who've already submitted some designs. If you want to see your design worn by me, I'm gonna wear all of them. I'm gonna take a picture with all of them as a disclaimer. But we will pick one winner, right? And that design is the one I will wear on the stream. And I'm gonna go out to the nail salon and actually get my nails done, like my physical nails done with that pattern. So, if you want to submit your own pattern, the last day is October 20th for those of us in EST, CST, and PST. I do believe that's today, so make sure you submit by the end of today. If you're in those time zones. Anyway, you know what I mean. Unfortunately, don't think pixel art on nails work very well. Hey, give it a go. See how you do. Maybe it'll turn out better than you thought. Anyway, that's pinned, so if you guys want to submit something, make sure again that you do it before the end of the day of the 20th, whatever time zone you're in. We're not gonna be like super like, do this immediately, because I'm not gonna be able to do the stream immediately. I have a lot of things planned that I need to get through. Like for instance, I don't think it's gonna happen October, just because I had the Halloween stream to plan, right? Little Nightmares 2! Yippee! But yeah, anyway. Alright. I'm gonna pause my music while I talk about this, because I feel like, okay, and I'm gonna go over here too. This is important to discuss, but I hope this mindset, it works for me, and this might not apply to everybody, but it works for me, and I hope that maybe in hearing how I deal with things, that it'll help you deal with things if you also struggle with similar anxieties, worries, insecurities, etc. So whenever you think of, like, I'm gonna bring it up again, the meaning of life. What is the meaning of life? What is it? We're on this spinning ball moving through space. Like, what's our purpose? What are we doing here? And a lot of the time when I've struggled with potatoes. No, not potatoes. It's part of it maybe, but it's not, I don't think that's the full thing. In my opinion, for a long time, it's like nihilism. There is no purpose. There is no God-given directive that's like, this is what you do. Technically, you could argue that living and producing a legacy of, like, continuation is your purpose, because that's what, like, living organisms kind of, like, have the instinct to do, right? But for sentient, really, really intelligent species like human beings, right, it feels a little lame if all you do is eat, sleep, reproduce, repeat. We're creators. We do more than that. We think about life, the meaning of life. We think about what the rocks mean. We paint things on walls. We make life better for ourselves, and we don't just eat, sleep, reproduce, repeat. No, we make things, and that gives us, like, a purpose, and we all make different things. And I'm not just talking about doing things with your hands or producing something. Sometimes making things is relationships, memories. Sometimes it is creating something amazing, whether that's banging rocks together and making a really wicked spear, or it's making the next movie, like the next hit movie, making the next Mona Lisa. Like, we're all doing something, and the big question is, like, why? You just die anyway, so, like, what's the point, man? Right? That's like, well, there is no good answer to it exactly. It doesn't really have any particular meaning, unless you think of it like, well, if it doesn't have any meaning, then why the hell not? It's like, you have a very limited time on this earth, and we could spend it moping and fighting and all this nasty stuff, but nasty stuff doesn't feel great, in my opinion. I don't know if we're on the same page here. Nasty stuff doesn't feel great, right? Fighting with each other, poverty, hunger, all those basic necessity things kind of not being fulfilled, you know, the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, the basic stuff, and the emotional comfort, and level of fulfillment, all that good stuff, right? I'm just going off the top of my head. I don't remember it in the exact order and stuff, so bear with me. But it feels nice to have all those fulfilled. So if, you know, we make an effort to make it easier to achieve those things, so that the time you do have on this earth is spent making things better, it's spent comfortably, it's spent feeling fulfilled, it's probably the best thing you can do. Because, like, why live in pain? Make your life better. And, like, that's not to say life isn't going to be painful, because, heck, it is not perfect. It is not perfect. Especially when you have literally, like, one person wants one thing, another person wants another thing, and they directly clash with each other. Like, it's, like, I don't know, it feels impossible to have perfection. So I feel like there will always be some sort of conflict. But if we work at it, I feel like we can actually make the conflict just a lot less, a lot more bearable. The problem is that we solve our problems with the brute force. We have to kill each other. We have to, like, politically silence people. We have to, like, assassinate people or something. We have to remove money and resources until people are literally starving and begging for basic necessities for one particular group to get their way. You know, like, why do we have such a hard time talking to each other? And, like, talking to each other doesn't always necessarily guarantee a happy end solution either, right? Because compromises definitely sound better than, like, bomb them all, right? It sounds a lot better. Like, just talk to each other. Just come to a middle ground. Middle ground is not always satisfying either, though. Like, people are gonna have an issue, right? Because it's like, yeah, we got a little of what we wanted, but these bozos are still getting XYZ, right? And that makes us upset. But both of those sides are thinking the same thing at the same time, so at least the middle ground covers something instead of boom, boom, boom. You're dead, you know? So, you don't have a lot of time, right? There's no guarantee that you get a second shot, or if you remember it. I don't know if anyone can guarantee, hey, there's rebirth or whatever, or heaven or hell. No one can tell you for sure. There's a bajillion different religions out there, you know, all saying different things, and no matter what you believe, you know, it's like, well, that's maybe not the fit for everyone, so can't guarantee you. So, given that you know you have this life, do what you can with it, and don't end it before you've actually done everything you possibly can. It gets a little fuzzy when you're talking about, like, terminal illness and stuff, and really bad pain that it's, like, literally, like, you cannot do anything about. But if there is the possibility that you can do something meaningful and fulfilling in your life, and you cut it short before you even give yourself that chance, that's, yeah, I think that's the biggest point I have here, is life is opportunity. That could be good or bad. But if you end it before you've gotten there, it's like saying you missed because you didn't even take the shot. You know what I mean? Also, you won't get to see, like, all of the cool games and movies and stuff, you know, that's gonna come out because other people are going ahead with their lives and they're making cool stuff. And even if you don't feel motivated to, like, go all out and make stuff like that, simply being around and supporting those people and enjoying the things that they've made and building communities around that, that's meaningful too. And as long as you feel fulfilled, as long as you feel like you're contributing something, you're making something, you're supporting something, you're making something better, or you're just keeping things preserved, you know, if there's nothing to make better, which honestly there kind of always is at this point anyway, but you know what I mean? If there's something you can do to make the world a better place, go and do it. And you might not be able to do it in the moment, or in the moment things might be crazy bad and awful and blah. But again, if you end things before, like, I don't know if, like, fate's a thing, like, it's like you're going to die this day, or if, you know, it's like, I don't know what could happen, you know? I like to think it's, I don't know what could happen, because I don't like the idea of fate deciding everything for you, but whatever it is, make sure that you give it a go, because you never know how it will go until you play it out. Get all the endings. Essentially. Yeah. The beauty of life is that it is ephemeral, fragile, and flawed. Yeah. It's something you just gotta remember never to take for granted. And even when it's rubbing lemons in your face, squeezing the juice in your eyes and trying to pelt you to death. It won't always be trying to do that, or at least there's a chance that it won't always be trying to do that. But if you say nah, and before you get to that point, it's like you can't figure that out. You never get to see it. Professor, wait. I'm trying to understand your statement. Oh wait, it's about the compromise. How it is right now is like, I like this, and you should too. Or I hate you. And how it should be is, I like this, and it's okay that you don't. Exactly, tolerance is very, very important. And it's like, yeah, some things it's really important to agree on, but other things it's like, it's perfectly reasonable for you to be able to live your life just not looking that way. Just do your own thing and let people who want to do what they want to do, you know? They're not hurting anyone. They're not damaging things. Cool. Let them go. Let them do, you know? You want to go, right? You want to do your thing? Yeah, they also want to do that. So, like, a little empathy. Do and let do. Live and let live. What's the saying? Hi, Nex! 6 months! Have you been here freaking half a year already? Oh my god. Exactly. It might run out of lemons. Yeah. And if you get the chance, hey, throw some back. Anyway, I will call it there, and if anybody has any questions or wants to discuss further, I am more than happy to. But just as a general warning to everybody who might be in the room, we're talking about a little bit of a heavier topic. Suicidal thought, depression, anxiety, that kind of thing, and coping mechanisms around it, and thinking about things kind of philosophically, I guess, in order to equip yourself with a mindset that's going to hopefully allow you to remember that for you, and for the people around you who care about you, but mostly for you, because remember, it's your life, right? That you need to give yourself a chance. And you need to, I don't want to say tough it out, because toughing it out is kind of mean considering how bad of a curveball life throws some people. It's not fair, honestly, but we can't really do anything about it, so the best thing you can do is what you can. Yeah. Latent damage, unseen damage, where most disagreement comes from, fear of latent consequences. I'm not sure I understand that one. People should have more good assumptions. Yeah, it's really hard when I'm gonna go back to drawing a little bit too. It's really hard when you have negative experiences, and then it's really hard to move away from those negative experiences because you have such a strong opinion, and anyone who like tries to argue with you, you're like, no, but you don't know what my experience is like. You don't know them. You've never experienced this. And it's like, well, yeah, but at the same time, just because that was one experience, that also doesn't dictate everyone's experience. Like, what if I had a good experience with this, or this person, or this group? You know? Like, your bad experience or experiences don't necessarily speak for everybody's. You know? I think I like this mouse. Not 100% convinced on the eye yet. Like, the head shape feels different now. Freak! But I'll fix it. Off topics, where you just saw a tag that said mouse appear and disappear? You only have bad experiences. Are you having a bad time right now? Are you not enjoying the stream? Lutsuru? You're not having fun? You don't need to lie and say you're having fun if you're not. But if you're not having fun, if you're not enjoying life as it is, then you need to figure out what's wrong, right? And once you figured out what you're not satisfied with, then whatever you can do to alleviate, change, to just make it more of what you're looking for, do that. I know that's way easier said than done, but I feel like maybe not half the battle, but half the mental battle is figuring out what you want. Because so much of like life, especially as you're growing up, is people telling you what to do and how to be and how you should do it and what you should believe. And you know, while you're growing up and trying to figure yourself out and stuff, like, it's helpful to have insight of what people who are older with more experience than you have, and why they believe what they believe. But at the same time, you're your own person, and you're gonna have your own beliefs, your own circumstances, your own preferences, so they might not align with what you personally believe or personally need. So definitely make sure, essentially follow your heart. But not cheesy, because it's really not. You don't have goals? Well, you gotta have goals. It gives you a lot of purpose. It doesn't need to be anything like grand or noble or anything like that. Just something that means something to you. What means something to you? What do you want? And if you don't know, I don't know how to help. But what I would say is just start thinking about everything that brings you joy. Everything that you look up to, that you smile about, or whatever. That's a good place to start. Small goals. Yeah. Simple daily goals. Exactly, it's a good way to start. Oh, a garden! I've actually kind of wanted to do, like, a little green plant. I want to take care of a little green thing. But, yeah, having something to take care of definitely feels nice. Like, especially when it comes to, like, plants or animals, you can kind of think of it like, I adopted a cat. Wow, I helped, you know, in the grand scheme of things, like, there's a bajillion cats, yeah. And yeah, you only adopted one or two out of the bajillion cats, so it's like, oh, well, what was the point, I guess? Like, I barely helped. Like, it has to start somewhere. It's like, $1 million is $1 million, which is a lot of money, but it's made up of individual dollars, made up of individual cents, and you don't have the $1 million unless you have all the cents. You know? Biggest flaw, a hypocrite. You know what to do, but it takes rotten impulses that just get in the way. Oh. You know what you want and what you must do, but there's no desire and willingness to sacrifice what is needed to. Idealist, but act unlike the idealist. I see. You gotta work on that. And yes, some tech, I'm back. I have nail polish now. Anyway, why does this look so weird? I would say if you know what you want, but you don't have the motivation to do what it takes to get what you want, that maybe you don't necessarily want that particularly. Because if you say, my goal is to climb a mountain, but you hate climbing, you just want to be at the top of the mountain, you know, it doesn't work that way. You need to learn to love the process and know that it's gonna take a while to get there. And that even if you get there, it might not be exactly what you thought it was going to be. I have a big problem, like, with some people, like people who say that they had no goals, no aspirations. I'm just doing what my parents told me to do. Like, there was this one person, like, I was interning at like a government office like job, and I was working with just some other people, and I was asking one of them in casual conversation over lunch, like, oh, so like, what do you want to do, and whatever, like stuff, just like I wanted to better understand them. And essentially they finished their work and then they bed rot and they feel awful. I'm like, why would you do that to yourself? And the answer was literally that they just didn't have the energy and they didn't do any like real self-reflection from what I gathered, and they just didn't know what they wanted, and they didn't seem to even care about finding what made them happy. Like, what are you doing? You know? Like, I understand, like, not everybody's idea of happiness is the same, right? So I'm not gonna say, you're crazy if you hate streaming. Streaming's the best. No. It's, like, not for everyone. Right? But the fact that this person didn't even want to reflect on what would make them happy, I'm like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know? And Bread Puzzle, you're fine. You don't have to contribute if you don't want to, but if you do want to, just think of what I guess you want your takeaway to be. Or what's meaningful to you as part of this conversation. Or about exactly the pursuit of happiness. That's an American value I'm definitely behind. Life, yes, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's what it should be about. Trying to find the words. Words are your weak point. That's okay. You can take your time, and when you get the thoughts and the words together, you do your thing. That makes sense. Thankfully, I'm really good with words, I think, anyway, so talking's really easy. Writing's a little bit easier. I don't know if anyone remembers, part of the reason I picked up streaming was to get more confident about talking in front of other people. But yeah. Hello, Siku! Is that how you say your name? Or would you prefer Vermilion? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Hightailers Circle. How are you? Friday the 13th. You understand, Jason, isn't he like a psychopath or something? I've never watched the movie, so I wouldn't know, but... Writing and speaking, both use words? Yes, but the thing about writing is that you have a lot more time to properly think things out and revise and stuff. With speaking, it's a lot harder because it has to happen in real time. And it's one thing to know the words that you want to use, it's another to actually verbalize and make yourself comprehensible and confident. It depends on what tone, accent, and everything you want to use, right? So.
I'm gonna call you Siku. Thank you for that. Writing is easier because, yeah, exactly. You can do it retrospectively and edit.
You can't edit speech. Not really. Not easily.
I'm gonna check this, make sure. Okay, this isn't. Oh, go here. Yeah. Let me allow this. Hold on. There we go. Maybe it'd be good to just try new things regardless of wants. Yeah, exactly. What is it? What do you guys think would have happened rather in like history if Beethoven had been born in an era without musical instruments? At least stuff like the piano, right? Your medium might be out there and you might not know it, you know? Who knows? You gotta watch the movies to understand, I suppose. Oh, let me wait, we're writing this up, wrote something. Let me scroll, Twitch. Thank you. The opposite, writing gives you too much time to think, and so you have to make writing like speaking. You can always use the dictation tool. And that way you just speak and it gets transcribed and you don't have to really worry about thinking every word, because I get the overthinking, trust me. Was that a good word to use? Should I have used another one? Well, in speech, it's done and it's done. It's over, you know? Hey. You rush yourself to make it as a result. I get that. And soul is say more open-minded than most of your background, but can't help but desire the more classical Eastern values. Had to make yourself think that your happiness is worth disturbing the social harmony. Much as you hate the rigidity, you feel like the harmony preserves good morals and values. Yeah, I feel like when social norms help preserve well-being, not only well-being, but people's ability to express themselves and communicate with each other and get things done, that's when social norms are really good, because things like holding the door for the person behind you, things like saying please and thank you and showing appreciation, those are the kinds of things that are nice to have because it contributes in a good way. But when you have social norms like stigmas that make mental health difficult to talk about, stigmas that make certain hobbies less easy to find peers with because it's simply taboo to talk about them in the first place, it makes it really hard. And so some social norms are really bad and really harmful, and because they're social norms and it's socially acceptable for people to feel that way, it's really hard to break them even when they are harmful. So I get that. Yeah. But honestly, who is society even for, man? It's for all of us. Us. People. And we're gonna be different from each other, so we're gonna have our little groups in the places that we're comfortable. And maybe we don't always get along, right? Or maybe we don't even get along within our groups, right? But at least when it comes to creating structure and social norms, they should be made with the intention and the flexibility of reflecting the needs and wants of the people that they're going to be used by. The things that they're going to be representing they need to adapt. And it's really hard when, like, you know, different age groups are interacting, different cultures are interacting, because everyone has their steadfast beliefs, and it's really hard to change them, right? Because it's not that flexible, again, right? Yeah.
VTubers cartoons? No! No! What are you talking about? Cartooners? No. Big brain stuff. Yeah, it's too late for me to really be doing much philosophy at this point, so if I stop making sense, please let me know. Put some water, my eyes keep me awake. I'm gonna go to bed soon because I've just about finished laying down the concept. Yeah. Society for the society. Exactly! Exactly! If it's not built for you, and I mean you as like the collection of people that the society is embodying, if it's not built for them, who the hell is it built for? What are they doing? Why are you living uncomfortably in a way that doesn't benefit you, doesn't fit you, doesn't represent you, doesn't reflect you? No, 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 no. Strong like circle. Circle is strong theoretically. Triangle is strong in general. Stop making sense? It might be a song. Oh, bye bye Utsuro, take care! My talking heads. I'm putting my song back on and finishing my line art. I need to figure out why the head feels so big. Dum 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 MSG gang, let's go. It's almost 3 a.m. here in EST. I was really late to stream today, so I kind of wanted a little bit more time. So I will go to bed in a little bit. But pardon me as I be a tad irresponsible. Unfortunate that there's this pesky thing called time difference. Won't be able to get to streams once you get busy. Ah! Yeah, time zones. My arch nemesis! I was like, what's the best word? What's the best word for the opposite of my beloved? Your bestie's gonna yell, like, go to bed! Get out of here! Go! Nothing left to lose, just gotta prove that I'm good enough. Ooh, I'll fight till I'm good enough. Ooh, I'll fight till I'm good enough. Ooh, I'll fight till I'm good enough. What's your excuse? What's your excuse, man? Garfield hates Mondays only because John has to go to work after the weekend. Aw, wait, that's actually really cute. I didn't know that. Oh, hello to Indonesia. Hello from America. It's top secret and very teal is your excuse for staying up. Aw, man. I gotta shut this down. Hey Nico, what's up? Oh wait, the song's coming on. Let me see if I can do this while I draw. Ready. I see the way that they look at me and see what I couldn't be. The one who's good enough, as simple as I was born to be, in perfect conformity, like all the others. But since you ripped the world I had in two, I was broken, rearranged beyond the life I thought I knew. It feels so damn strange. I know that I'm more than you bargained for. I'm not some story's hero. Won't give up and give them a good excuse to write me off like a weirdo. Show the ones who doubt me that I'm not the loser that they thought. But nothing left to lose, just gotta prove that I'm good enough. Ding dong, I'll fight till I'm good enough. Garfield thingy is canon but logical conclusion. I see. Yeah, I agree. I'll fight till I'm good enough. Do you hear it? The drums of war. Do you fear it? The future unprepared for within you. Evil capacity. It has a name. It has a voice. It's me. I fear buffering as I can stranger than her. Not with a bang but a whimper. No, nothing. And you will always be nothing. The answer is no. Inside your head, that says the savior if you're in debt. Every iota of it that says the therapy there that you kill everyone you love instead. That freaking part is so hard, I swear. I got it right earlier. I also was not looking at the lyrics that time. Know that I'm more than you bargained for. I'm not some story's hero. Won't give up and give them a good excuse to write me off like a weirdo. So the ones who doubt me that I'm not the loser that they thought. Got nothing left to lose, just gotta prove that I'm good enough. You know what? Maybe it's that this part doesn't go up. Jeez, my voice. I gotta call it quits soon, guys. Maybe it's just because of the way the head comes in. It's just too... like here? Drink some water. You know? In DC? Like Washington? I don't know what that is, but don't dox your location. I don't know what that is. Stream time is during work hours? No! Thumbtack. No! Oh! Discord. I have not seen it abbreviated like that. Maybe I'm just a silly goose, but... The comment saying, my voice is close to Sin's is true. With a few filters might sound identical. You know? I was hanging out with Belle today, right? And I commented, I was like... I was complaining about a commission, right? And because I have 3D modeling experience, I can tell to a certain degree when somebody is trying to explain their way out of doing work, or is trying to explain their way out of a silly mistake that should have been covered, right? Like, I know. Do not mess with me. I know. Anyway, I was complaining about it, right? And I was just trying to be sassy about it and whatever, and I just ended up, the phrase I used was skill issue, and I'm not saying it the same way I did before, but he's just like, you just sounded like Sin, and I'm like, oh my god. It's cool, except when I don't want to sound like a psychopath. I just want to sound sassy. You know what I mean? That I'm more than you bargained for. I'm not some story's hero. Won't give up and give the Motco excuse to write me off like a weirdo. Dun, 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 dun. Skillish Bro. I heard DC for Discord before. Maybe I'm just silly. I might just be silly. Nico, do not. At least not with a paid commission, please. That's what I'm mostly upset about. If you say you can do something and I pay you to do it and you don't do it, I'm gonna have a problem. No, I'm not gonna have a problem personally. We're going to have a problem. Because if it's my problem, because of you, it's also gonna be your problem. If I have anything to say about it. I'm sorry, but like, just... Okay. If I commission somebody to do something, right? And I pay them according to what I think the product is worth and what we agree upon. If you give me something that's coming later than you promised it, if you give me something that's full of issues and bugs, if you go so far as to give me the project files because you can't do it, or aren't willing to do it, or you don't have the skill to do it, like, I'm sorry, like, I paid you to do the thing I asked you to do, and if I have to take your project and give it to somebody else and pay them to fix your mistakes, why did I even come here to begin with? You know, and it's really hard, especially with certain people, like, people are people, and there are some people who genuinely do not care. However, there are people who do care, who are just extremely busy or have a lot on their plate because, life does its thing. Right? So I understand, and it's really hard for me to be mad at some of them. But at the same time, I am not rich. Anything I do for VTubing is either coming out of my own pocket or is coming from the donations that the people who donate are really generous about, by the way. Thank you to those people, you know who you are. But we are all not millionaires. So the fact that I'm spending hundreds of dollars to get these things done, and them not coming to me finished, them not coming to me workable, or like just really what I paid for, I have a problem. And I think that's justified. You know what I mean? Yeah, anyway. let me catch up with chat. Hold on. And it's not letting me scroll, hold on.
1 second, please.
New theory secretly sent.
No, why would you say that? I sound nothing like her. I don't know what you're talking about. So I put on the funny accent, and I am not Sin. I do not know what you are talking about. Too late also did not come for a while. Yeah. I know your art style and I have some ideas. I just gotta save enough money. Scared, Kish? Yeah, you better be scared. Don't mess with me. I am poor and desperate. I'm not like poor. I'm not gonna like put myself in the same boat as some people who are really struggling, but at the same time, this stuff isn't cheap, man. It's really hard. The files, hand them over. Bucky, legitimately, if you want to take a look at this stuff, and if you can fix it, yeah, let me know if you're up for that. Because I know you long enough. I feel like I could work something out with you. Let's see how you feel about that. Evil Gamer, hi! First time chat, welcome on in. Feel like you missed something. No, I'm just talking about stuff in general. Also, relatively recent experience, unfortunately. And thank you. I actually have my goth makeup on right now, so like I don't usually have like the makeup, but or like the nail polish. But thank you. And thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Hightailor Circle. I hope you enjoy your stay. Oop. There we go. And Leap Motion is doing this thing. All right. Anyway. Hi, Cinnabar! Not a millionaire unsubbing. That is a severe lack of subscription badge I see there. So, yeah, I know his joke. Let me see. Is it weird to say enjoy the scene of me being medicine? Hey, you know what? Anybody got like a upcoming independent series? I may or may not be kind of obsessed with one particular studio. Definitely haven't been listening to a song from one in particular for over 2.5 hours. Anyway, if you have a series, a role, or something, I am trying my best to become a voice actor. So, if you like my voice at all and you have a project, also I'm not a millionaire, so especially if it's a paid project, I'd be delighted to do, a project like that. That would be the dream, honestly. Just doing independent studio projects at this point, because it used to be, does anyone remember what my scheme used to be? It's not quite that anymore, since the company I used to look up to has kind of shifted its focuses a little bit. Anyway. Don't get any ideas? Hard stuck in Dead Cells. And live TG. What if I gave you an idea and said, we need a I don't know how we're supposed to do better than this year's puzzle, because this year's puzzle was animated with live 2D, but I don't know. If any artists are interested in doing birthday wallpapers, if you guys, let me actually show real quick. If you guys are interested in doing something like this is this year's birthday wallpaper for anyone curious. It's available for free on Ko-Fi if you want a cool wallpaper. And for the month of October, I'll just reiterate, any donations made with the wallpaper download, because you can donate, it's whatever you decide to put in there, 33% goes to the artist, Tohuyu, 33% goes to the rigger, Boat, and Boat's sick right now, but she's working on a couple bug fixes, so it'll be up on Wallpaper Engine as soon as the bug fixes are all done, right? But be patient with her. She's not feeling the greatest. And then 34% will go to covering all of the birthday expenses and stuff. We actually mostly covered it. So I'm really excited about that. Thank you guys. But anyway, I'm always planning, I'm always scheming. So, the more I have to work with, the more artists I can hire, the more assets I can get. It's good stuff.
eventually, the plan is, I got the idea just like kind of because it made sense to me, but other streamers have done this where it's like you get big enough to actually be able to like not only support yourself with the money that you have, but like the team. So like I wanna get to the point where I can like have an internal team of just people who really know what they're doing, who really love what we do here, and me actually not having to rely on them as volunteers, but like being able to pay them actively for the things that they're doing. That's the goal. That's the goal. It might take a while. But let me catch up with chat. And wait, actually I think it's 2025 wallpaper? Maybe wallpaper 2025? There you go. There's the link for you if you wanted to go see it. Download it, whatever. Let me see, let me catch up with shit. That's what I was gonna do in that for war. Precisely, the point was so quick at the cancellation that they removed the— What? Wait, what do you mean? Eh? Why they take it away from you? Oh wait, no, I get it. You took it away from you so fast. I see, so I wasn't even able to see it. Yeah. Let me see. Not really in a place to do that, though. If there are any opportunities, gladly. Thank you! I appreciate that. Well, free is criminal. No. Wait, did I say that? Did I go through that comment already? I forgot. I'm bad about reading things in order. Forgive me. 3D puzzle. The website we use for our puzzle stuff is does not support 3D puzzles, so we're gonna have to keep it to video, I think, at the most complicated. Yeah. Anyway, maybe one day. Let me see. I think I just had a notification. Corpse survived. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Hightailor Circle. Hope you enjoy your stay. How are you? Can you ask a question? Yeah, ask away about the face tracking. More of a hobbyist than a voice actor. Don't do good ones. I'm sure if you practice that you can get better. I don't think I used to sound as cool as I do now. I think I sound pretty cool now. But I don't. I came a long way, I think. Especially when it comes to talking in front of people. I've said it before, I'll say it again, but streaming, part of the reason I started streaming was so I could get better about talking while being recorded, and what better way to, make myself anxious and put myself in an uncomfortable place than to test that in front of people. So not only am I being recorded, but I'm recorded and being watched. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So anyway, I think it's done a lot of good things for me, because I'm a lot more confident talking in front of people now and being recorded, so it makes things like covering a song impromptu, just casual 20 takes, about 4 hours, and being able to crank something out sounds somewhat decent, yeah, anyway. Something like that. Let me see if I can move this down and over a little bit. Beyond the life I thought I knew, it feels so damn strange. I know that I'm more than you bargained for. I'm not some story's hero. Won't give up and give them a good excuse to write me off like a weirdo. Show the ones who doubt me that I'm not the loser that they thought. Got nothing left to lose, just gotta prove that I'm good enough. Let me see. 4D puzzle. Evil, thank you. This is redo the angle. Oh, I never finished the transformation. Undo. There we go. This is Mako. He won the raffle for my birthday, so I'm making him a cursor. If you've noticed, this is my cursor. You can see her right here. I made this, and for every birthday so far, we've done a custom cursor raffle, where people enter in and pick a winner, and I draw their cursor. Not only do I draw their cursor, but I don't know if you guys can hear the mouse clicks. I'm drawing this with my mouse. Not this one. This one. I'm still struggling with this head shape. These two just don't look the same. You know what might help actually if I just copy this, make it blue, rotate it after I make this one visible again, and then rotate it. And let's see how to line it up. Alright, it lines up pretty good, so I'm not too far off actually. Semi-serious and singing, they'll have many passion projects. Make sure you finish them, because the enemy of completion is too many WIPs. Make sure you're able to actually complete them. Might as well do 5D puzzle with interdimensional time travel. TM. What? Oh, and Evil, is it just weirdo tracking? So, okay. Breakdown of how my tracking is. I have an iPhone. On my iPhone, I have an app called iFacial Mocap. Not only that, but the person I commissioned for my blend shapes, Okuda, gave me a couple of parameters that I use to make it a little bit easier to be more expressive without having to completely stretch my face out and time myself out super fast, because in order to trigger some of them at some of the levels you need for it to really show, it can get really difficult when you have to like the whole time, you know what I mean? Like full stretch. So just not having to move as much. I still move a lot, but it makes it a little easier, you know what I mean? So AR kit by Okuda is one thing. iFacial mocap is another thing, and then weirdo. Another thing you might notice is that every time I blink, it's a blink pendulum physics that makes my model do a little little bounce, squish and stretch. So that's also maybe contributing to it a little bit. And that's thanks to, shout out to Dorel Redmond, who also streams, by the way. You should go check them out. Who showed me that blueprint. It's available in the weirdo Discord server for download if you guys are curious. I should probably put that in my credits somewhere. If you're curious about any of the things that I use, most of them are, if you scroll down in the credits, like in the panels on Twitch, it's the credits panel. I just list everything I can. If you see something missing, whether it's not updated, whether I just didn't include it, whether it's been around and I just forgot to update it because there's a bajillion things going on, let me know. Preferably in the Discord, we have a help ticket system, so you can open up a ticket and I can make sure I take care of it, or one of my staff takes care of it. Yeah. Let me see. Catch up. I fall behind so fast! Should look at trying an old transatlantic accent. It's not common now, but it's a really good accent that makes someone seem way classier. But trying to voice act a character not meant to fill that role. I see. Ah. I should probably look into it. I'm gonna keep practicing my British accent. Whenever I try and be classy, it's the first thing I think of. I do have a drawing tablet, Nico. Am I using it? And dealing with mouse lag for whatever reason my mouse is lagging. Yeah, you see how it goes anyway. Kinda refreshing to hear a streamer that doesn't conform to the few tropes of VTuber accents. VTubers have accents? I don't really watch a lot of VTubers because I'm pretty focused on developing my own content. Usually the only time I ever watch other people is if they're playing a game I really, really like and I really care about them. Whether it's just seeing them grow or just I think they're cool. I just don't have a lot of time, so I don't get to do it often, but I don't know too much about the VTuber scene, which is also why I barely have any connections. But anyway, incoming input dump, take cover. No, wait, did I do the input dump again? Never had more than one work in progress at a time. Okay, cool. Good stuff. Don't take cover, take out your notebook. I love sharing knowledge. So if you guys know something cool, or if you have questions about something you think I said that was cool, you know, let's trade. I almost choked. I'm back. Also, my nose itches so bad. I don't know why. Anyway. No worries on that. Good. Noticed it a lot when I slide to one side. Yeah, Okuda. If I talk like this, just casually, you know, put it to the side like a little snaggle tooth. That's mostly Okuda's handiwork. That is as far over as it is. It's a lot easier for me to do this side. I don't know why. My mouth just like that side better. Kind of like how, you know, it's easier to wink with one eye than the other. You know, it's a little easier. I feel like the same thing. The mouse. When it comes to writing, not too many works in progress makes it makes you not finish anything if you just have too many. I feel like the scatterbrainedness just exponentially goes up. The blink buttons, didn't even notice. Yeah, it really adds a lot. I think it's like a little lively. My model is struggling a little bit for some reason. I think because my room is really hot right now. Come on, can winter set in a little faster, please, so I can like air condition my room with the cool, crisp winter air. Please, thank you. 5D chess is a real game. Isn't 5D kind of just like real life? Oh, we got an ear wiggle. Hold on. Ready? Yeah, my ear wiggle isn't really working as well as I would hope because it's a little laggy, but there you go. No, just remember I'm being British when that's where you cross the line. When you hold the line, perhaps. Transatlantic is a lot more like Northeastern American 1940s to 1960s. I don't know what that sounds like off the top of my head. I'd have to look at it or listen to it. Hatsune Miku does not talk to British people. Oh no. No. The overly kawaii ones? Maybe that's what it is. Because I know a lot of them talk like this, and I feel like I get really annoyed when they're always talking like this, you know? I sometimes talk like that when I get really excited, but it's not really intentional. A lot of the time, even like when I'm just talking with accents, I kind of just slip into it. It's just fun sometimes, you know? But when it's all the time, I feel like it's exhausting to do and to listen to. But, you know, everyone's preference is different, so there's probably some people who appreciate it. Winter is coming! Wolfie brought you here? W Wolfie. He kind of just disappeared. I hope he's okay. But I'm glad you're enjoying it here. I'm not really doing the drawing, I'm doing too much yapping. As long as you guys are having fun, I'm having fun. Gained life-changing knowledge. But just about the ear wiggle, because I see some commentary on that. That is triggered via pendulum physics. If you guys notice when I talk that my ears move around a lot, that's actually part of my face acting that's doing that. You'll notice that eye dilation, brow down, and mouth to the side all activate different ear shapes. And when I combine them together, it gets pretty interesting to watch, I think. If it weren't lagging so bad, that is. Don't know why it's like that. I'm gonna have to look into that because it's a serious issue that has been plaguing me for 3 years! Which is my entire streaming career for anyone who didn't realize. Anyway. Infected with the mainstream. No! Like most raid leaders, they stay for a few minutes before they have to raid. I see. Huh. The blender work, add those movements was so good. Actually, I don't do a lot of 3D modeling. Unfortunately, I'm not the greatest at it. I'm working on it. I'm not the greatest at it. It's not really exactly what I want to do either. I'm more so interested, if anything, in animating. Why did I say it like that? Animating things, right? But the ears are actually my handiwork. The modelers did not do this. I did. Essentially, I've explained this before. I can explain it again. I just hope I'm not boring anyone. My nose is itchy again. Oh my goodness. There are things in weirdo called pendulum physics, and essentially, depending on different blend shapes that happen, you can make other things move. Like, for instance, I have one friend who has wings, and she was learning weirdo for the first time, and I was like, oh, you can make it so that when you eyes dilate, that the wings kind of like flare out, right? Or when you do brow down, that they kind of droop. And it's teaching it, so like, okay, so what detection and how much strength there is detected of brow down. Like, it's gradual, you see that? There's different levels depending on how much brow down there is. That was really hard to do, by the way. But depending on, it's detecting brow down is like a literal shape, a shape key, right? That you put in Blender. So essentially what weirdo is doing is like, okay, reading shape, brow down. So brow down is going to cause the bones, because there are bones in my ears, believe it or not. It's going to cause the bones to rotate, depending on how much brow down there is. And so it's going to rotate in this direction, right? It's going to rotate back, whatever detects brow down. And it does that in a couple different ways, right? So for side mouth, it only does it for that ear. For brow down, it does both ears. For eye dilation, it makes them go up. You see what I mean? Does that make sense? Minor breakthrough involving MotcoJColds. Ooh, I'm gonna have to ask about that. Viroid base, good hair adjustments, specifically done to help it look nice. No, this isn't done in Viroid. This is done completely from scratch in Blender. I will say that it's completely possible to do all of these things with a Viroid model. Like the ear pendulum physics. If you look at some of my older streams when I had a Viroid based model, do you guys want to see my old model? I wonder if I still have it. I'm gonna check first before I say that. Actually, let me check, because it's kind of like uber broken. If it is still here. They are like a weirdo. Show the ones who doubt me that I'm not the loser that they thought. Got nothing left to lose, just gotta prove that I'm good enough. I freaking love this song. Let me go over here because I'm just chatting at this point. Alright, I'm gonna have to pull up the actual VRM. Cause I don't have the weirdo file. I never bothered to convert it. Cause the person I commissioned for it, let's just say I did not want to go back and ask. Did not feel like it. I can't find it. Where is it? Man, did I delete all the files? I think I deleted all the files out of shame. Oh wait, no, I found it. Oh, hold on. My pendulum physics might stop working if I do this, but hey, if it breaks, it breaks. Anyway. You know, Evil, it's completely made from scratch. Wait, if I show you? Whoa, I didn't mean to get that close, I'm sorry. Not a Vroid base. Yeah. I'll show you the old cringe. Hold on, give me a sec. Give me a sec, I gotta get it. The dress and the hair, and they don't really have like physics or anything, so like I've come a long way, guys. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm pretty sure this is the most updated version of it. Okay, you ready? Hi, Mr. Marshmallow. How are you? Welcome on in. First time chat. It's going alright. For the time being, I'm gonna switch here. It's gonna freeze for a sec, so you guys it's gonna like weird out, but as soon as I find it. Oh shoot, which one is it? Maybe it's this one? Hold on, let's see. Oh yeah, hey! This is the right one. Jeez Louise, it's been so long. Hi. Yeah, she's really bright because this one doesn't have proper shaders or anything. At least it has AR kit though. I am kind of fond of the AR kit, and it does the little blink bounce thing, which is pretty nice. The ears have some physics, the hair has some physics, but the sleeves are kind of, yeah. Oh. Yeah, okay, yes, it's okay. But even with the Vroid model, you can do the same exact thing. And then you go, I'll screen share so you can see what I'm doing. Hold on. If I open my weirdo window, do that, full screen. I'm in my face tracker. I'm not in my face tracker, hold on. I gotta go to my motion capture, and then I go to pendulum physics, right? And you can see all of my different things here. So I don't feel like doing all of them, so I'm just gonna do brow down, and then I gotta pick the bone that it's attached to. Right? So many bones, right? These are actually cat ears that were stretched out. They're from Vroid. So you can see cat ear right here. Not bidding the cat allegations here. This is what, the right one or the left one? Pretty sure it's the right one. Yes, right one. Hey, you can see it. It's not that extreme, but you can see it. More than you bargained for, not some sort of hero. Won't give up and give them a good excuse to write me off like a weirdo.
show the ones who doubt me that I'm not the loser that they thought. Got nothing left to lose, just gotta prove that I'm good enough. Oh, there we go. Child transforms, and then we do ear, and look for the left ear, the base. Oh, there we go. And as you can see, the ears don't extend very far into the head, so you can see very evidently where it comes out, where it clips. Yeah. Anyway, very easy to add pendulum physics, and it adds so much to the model in my opinion. So, go crazy. I'm gonna get off this model though, because I really just like my new one. I like my new one a lot. And to do that, all I gotta do is I go to my character menu. Oh wait, you guys should not see that actually. Pretend you didn't see one of the options, and then that's a spoiler. You kind of know what's already happening for those of you guys who've been in here, but I don't care. It's supposed to be a surprise. Let me see if this works. Hold on. Is that the right one? Whoa. Okay, I selected something wrong. That's strange. Told you stuff might break. This is my old model though. I can see, you guys can see the blend shapes aren't as like, wow, you know? So let me do like I thought I knew. It feels so damn strange. I know that I'm more than you bargained for. And I gotta redo the pendulum physics. So first things first, I'm going to load pendulum physics. I'll just show you what I'm doing again. I have my own personal pendulum physics. I'm gonna override everything. So now I'm back, and you'll notice when I'm blinking that I'm not really doing the blink bounce anymore. So I have to load pendulum physics profile, do the blink bounce, and I'm gonna append this one so it doesn't overwrite everything else. And now I have the blink back, or the bounce back, rather. You know what I mean. Anyway, fight till I'm good enough. Let me just quickly read through chat because I definitely fell behind again. Let me see. Paper sleeves, yes. Yes, that was one of the biggest issues I had, is that at least, like, it didn't need to be thick, but this texture should have been two-sided. But no! People take them into Blender and then add the physics. Yeah, usually that's what they would do. Except a lot of things don't translate well in the .vrm format. You know what I mean? The one that, what do you mean white void? It's not white void, it's got the pattern on the inside. That's how it's supposed to be. Because they have a dress underneath. You see this? This here? It's a dress underneath. You can see it on the sleeve. See? That makes sense. I like that. These are not cat ears, so I'm beating the cat allegations now. Shush. Shush. Oh, Mr. Marshall, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Hightailers Circle. Sorry it took me so long to get to. Hi. Doom guy. Lots of major services are down. How do you mean? You saw nothing? Helicopter. Oh my goodness. Hi, Joy. Hi again, Bing Bong. Oh my goodness. The forearms cut by the white void. I mean, yes, that was for optimization though, and like, I think it works, right? Oh, thank you, Joy. Hi, Shiraga. Clearly deer ears. Oh yeah, exactly.
Wait a second. Helicopter sound effects. Alright, I think I'm gonna lay a base layer down. Okay. I need you guys to take a look at this. You guys see this? This tool? It looks like a poop. And as put off by that as I was, let me just grab this color. I need this color. I copy the layer. I circled it with the poop. And it colors it. Like all of it. I don't need to do the nonsense with the magic wand, where the magic wand is kind of just like, wait. This one. Magic wand is like, oh no, I can't tell what to color. No. Just simply, you need to copy the layer because it just fills it in. Boom. Done. So this is an amazing tool. Let me see if I have the tools. Can I look at the information? I can't find the information. If I can find it, or if somebody reminds me, if anyone is interested in this tool, let me know and I'll post the link to the ID, the Clip Studio ID, in the creative discussion chat about the Hightailor Circle Discord. Anyway. Hilarious future toggle. I'll consider it. The void always distracted you, but not as much as the anti-cat ear propaganda. It's not! You see how long they are? Do you see this? Look at the length! Not cat! No, I'm ready. But bye-bye! By hibernating, I thought you were just gonna lurk, but you mean like sleep. Rest well, take care! Thank you for stopping by! I can't wait to see you again! And I'm really glad that the advice was helpful. Oh, Breakfast hi. Stop it! Go away! Get out of here! Stop it. I can't with you guys. This is ridiculous. I'll fight till I'm good enough. Is this the I'll fight till I'm good enough. I'll fight till I'm good enough. Do I like cat treat? No. Because I'm not a cat. Name every fox thing. It's a lot of things. We're gonna be here for a while. I don't know if I can stay awake that long. Hey, the phones. Get rid of this and this for now. Look at me and see what I couldn't be. The one who's good enough. As I was born to be in perfect conformity, like all the others. But since you ripped the world I had in two, I was broken, rearranged beyond the life I thought I knew. It feels so damn strange. I know that I'm more than you bargained for. I'm not some story's hero. Won't give up and give them a good excuse to write me off like a weirdo. Show the ones who doubt me that I'm not the loser that they thought. Got nothing left to lose, just gotta prove that I'm good enough. Ooh, I'll fight till I'm good enough.
fight till I'm good enough. I'll fight till I'm good enough. I'll fight till I'm good enough. Do you hear the drums of war? Do you fear it? The future you're unprepared for within you. Evil capacity. It has a name. It has a voice. It's me. I feel your suffering. I feel your buffering as I grow in. I messed up. I'll get it next time. This part is so hard. Oh. Chicken nuggets. Chicken nugget. You're depriving me of chicken nuggets. Why would you do that? This is false advertising. What a great song. Agreed. It's amazing. I love it. I make no apology for playing it on repeat the entire stream. Oh wait, my makeup's all gone. Oh well. You gotta go to bed. Bitch. Work in the morning. Good luck at work. Bye bye. Rest well. I'll fight till I'm good enough. I wanna try that rap part again. Gotta wait for the song to loop though. I'll fight till I'm good enough. I'll fight till I'm good enough. Oh wait, I see what I did. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, da, da. Dun, 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 dun. Right. Do I do any sports? No. Not really. Why do you ask? Do you do any sports? A. You like volleyball? You're gonna love one of my favorite anime. Can you guess what my favorite anime is? Number 10. Bargain for I'm not. Yes! I'm not very passionate about sports, but Haikyuu was really good. It also does not help that Hinata is kind of voiced by my favorite voice actor. So, you know. Yeah, anyway. If trolling is a sport, then man, Nico, you're too good at that. You stop that. Ooh, I'll fight till I'm good enough. Is the rap part? Yes, it is. Let me try this again. Can you hear it? The drums of war. Do you fear it? The future you're unprepared for within you. Evil capacity. It has a name. It has a voice. It's me. I feel your suffering. I feel your buffering as I grow stronger within her. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang but a whimper. Nothing. And you will always be nothing. Ask yourself if I am bluffing. Ask yourself if you are good enough. The answer is no. I'm that voice inside your head that stays to the savior if you're in debt, cause every iota of your data says that there will be a day that you kill everyone you love instead. Yes! 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 I know that I'm more than you bargained for. I'm not some story's hero. Won't give up and give them a good excuse to write me off like a weirdo. Show the ones who doubt me that I'm not the loser. loser that they thought got nothing left to lose. Just gotta prove that I'm good enough.
Really quick, just as a reminder, you're not allowed to curse in my streams. So if you notice that AutoMod blocks something, just think about what the abbreviation means. Otherwise I might just be silly. In this case I'm not. But I might just be silly and I don't know some words. Generally I'm not very well versed. You know, when it comes to things that are suggestive, but my mods have put things in place to just try and keep things nice and clean. So if AutoMod gets you, you know, usually it's for a good reason. But, you know, it makes mistakes. It's not perfect. Anyway, let me check the chat. Cannot stop the jump floor mode is on. No. Wait, you like Tsukishima and Kuro? Okay, Kuro's good stuff. But Tsukishima, you're still a little salty. Salty Shima. I think I don't want to like say I like the main character just because like, oh, main character, like, no, genuinely I just really like the gremlin energy. It's really nice. Wait, on the note of murder drones, did you guys see my art? Did you guys like my art? I noticed afterwards that there was a mistake in it, but nobody looked too hard at it, okay? Think I like the song? I don't know what gives you that idea, man. Are you just trying to accuse me up here? No! Yeah, I get you, Soul. No worries. Yeah. Wait, you said to call you Luminous, right? That's my bad. I should be calling you that. Anyway, wait, let me show. Guys, anyone did not see it? I'm pulling it up now. You need to see it. You need to see it. I worked so hard on it. I rewatched the entirety of Murder Drones twice trying to draw this thing. So, like, I spent a decent amount of time on it. Please, give me a moment to get the file, but... Here we go, ready? There we go. Yeah. I think it turned out really nice. Yeah. Dumi-chan, wait, that's really cute. I like that. I'm gonna do that if that's okay with you. Be not afraid. If I don't like it, just man. It's always the #1 answer, and the #2 answer is threaten with a hammer, isn't it, Nico? Yeah. And Cinnabar, thank you for the lurk, and thank you so much for being here. Yeah, thank you. Kritiara is me. I'm like half tempted to like learn more Blender to make this a 3D model. I think it would be so cool. I am a touch obsessed at the moment, so it might just be like the hyperfixation talking, but I don't know. Anyway, it's on Blue Sky and the fan art channel Dactylar Circle Discord. Yeah. I need to fix this wing. Don't like how this looks. Hi, Balalante! And Bata's here! Hi, Bata! Thank you! Blue sky? Better be, you don't want it to rain. Nico, no. That was awful. Also, if you're upset that I am butchering this song that I've had on loop for a long time, I did a cover of it, and I didn't screw up that bad. So if you want to hear the song done a little bit better, go on YouTube, give it a watch. If you thought I did a particular part really good, leave a comment. I may or may not stash it in my Open of Sad folder. There's the same energy to the road work ahead. I sure hope it does. Wood-fired pizza. How is pizza supposed to get a job now? Banned instantly. Yeah. Neko じゃないよ. Not like legitimately. You guys want to do something crazy? Wait, let me see if I can find it. 冗談じゃないよ. If men instantly, why can you still chat? I was referring to the what you call it? The YouTube comment. I gotta go looking in the fan art channel. Under threads, I look up beta. I can find all the beta stuff. Beta Kishiko collection. The first rendition of my design. Hold on. I have to beat the cat allegations, okay? I'm doing my best here, guys. This was the original design for my character. This was a question on the birthday trivia, by the way. I need to move away from this. Momotan! Thank you! Reminds you of the crow from your favorite cartoon, Hilda. You're a Hilda fan? Oh my goodness, you'll never guess the inspiration for it. It is absolutely based on the Thunderbird of Hilda. Mako immediately related to the character, so when I drew him the concept, the concept from his first character, he's like, I just want to be a Thunderbird. It's like, oh, okay. So, few minor adjustments and tried to make it a little unique, but I freaking love Hilda. That is my comfort show. All my Hilda fans and shit, my fellow Hilda fans, raise your hand if you're victim to me dragging you into VC to make you watch Hilda. We love Hilda. Nico, I will. I can and I will. Love Hilda so much. High five! Yes! Freaking love Hilda. I need to read the graphic novel. I heard there was a graphic novel and I still haven't read it. But Momo, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the Hightailor Circle. I hope you enjoy your stay. You have your entries. Won't give up and give them a good excuse to write me off like a weirdo. Show the ones who doubt me that I'm not the loser that they thought. Got nothing left to lose, just gotta prove that I'm good enough. Just a derpy little guy? Yeah. Yeah, you are.
till I'm good enough.
See if I can pull off the rap part without looking at the lyrics again. I gotta look in. I gotta look in. I missed. I'm gonna just push it back in the video a little bit. Hold on. Yeah. Can you hear it? The drums of war. Do you fear it? The future you're unprepared for. I lost it. I lost it. Frick. This is the way the world ends, not with a bang but a whimper. Nothing. And you will always be nothing. Ask yourself if you am bluffing. I messed it up again. And that voice inside your head that says how to save you if you're in debt, cause every iota of your data says that there will be a day that you kill everyone you love instead. Why can I nail the last part, which is freaking the hardest part now, and not the rest of it? This is making me mad. Man. Anyway. Burp. You know, you recognize the look of the bird, but you never realized it was a thunderbird. Yeah! First time hearing of the show. Yes, it's a Netflix original. Oh, risky old Is there another platform that airs the show? I don't believe so. I don't believe so. Dun, 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 dun. I feel like this head shape is still incorrect for this one. I'm getting a little too tired though, so I think this is good progress for now. Look, I laid out the concept of what I wanted. I need to draw the underside of this one. That's the eraser. I don't want the eraser. That's not good. Bye till I'm good enough. I feel like the angle of the wing is maybe off. Like if I do it like that, maybe it'll look better. The too plump on the underside of the head? Yeah. Yeah. 85% yeah, 50% are. I'm supposed to be focused. I'm supposed to be locked in. And Man. Too freaking hyperfixated on the freaking song. And there's so many new people here, and they're asking questions, and I freaking love questions. And then I want to show everybody all the cool stuff. I'm on the freaking wrong layer, I swear. Oh, to catch another stream. Yippee! I probably won't run as late as I did today. It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I'm gonna try and start on time next time. I just kind of got caught up watching movies with Belle. And, you know, it feels really bad to not finish a movie, especially when it's a really good one. Today we watched Elio, we watched Ratatouille, and we almost finished WALL-E, but it was getting really late, so I was like, I should probably go home. All I see is art. Yeah, because we've been doing art the entire time. Yeah.
trust me, I'm falling asleep here, man. I'm making less and less sense as the night goes on. The brain cells are dying off like flies. Or they're dropping like flies is the expression I'm looking for. Ding dong. Dum 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 dum. Don't let the streamer sauna practice fool you. I'm exhausted. But I did want to make a little bit of progress with this. I was supposed to announce the raffle winners on the freaking 15th. I'm 5 days late. I'm sorry. Like, I genuinely meant to have this done earlier. Or, well, started earlier. You know what I mean? Why does it look so freaking circular now? Like, stop! Like, be a square. Please be more square. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's not what I want. The lasso. Lasso, thank you. Better late than never. Exactly. Exactly, man. Exactly. I need this to be... You know what, wait, that's actually kind of nice. The way that they look at me and see what I couldn't be. The one who's good enough. Simple as I was born to be. In perfect conformity. Like all the others. But since you wrapped the world I had into you, I was broken, rearranged beyond the life I thought I knew. It feels so damn strange. I know that I'm more than you bargained for. Not some story's hero. Won't give up and give them a good excuse to write me off like a weirdo. Show the ones who doubt me that I'm not the loser that they thought. Got nothing left to lose, just gotta prove that I'm good enough. I'll fight till I'm good enough. I'll fight till I'm good enough. I'll fight till I'm good enough. Can you hear it? The drums of war. Do you fear it? The future I'm prepared for. It has a voice, it has a name, it's me. Of your suffering, I fear buffering. Within her, this is the way the world ends, not with a bang but a whimper. No, nothing. And you will always be nothing. Except if I am bluffing. Ask yourself if I am good enough. The answer is no. I'm that voice inside your head that says to save you if you're in debt, cause every iota of your data says that there will be a day that you kill everyone you love instead. Again. Freak. I just gotta study every single part. You know what's happening is I'm forgetting. Like, the lines kind of come in pairs. So I'm forgetting which line comes after. And then in the time I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to say next, it's already going. So I'm like losing it. It's just really fast. At least for the last part. You know, that's down. But dang! It's really easy, you just repeat the first syllable a bunch of times over. Buffering. Nothing. You know? You can do it with any word. Maybe not that one, that's hard with the vowel. I guess the consonant. Any consonant probably sounds pretty good. Pretty good. Bleh. Pretty good. Right? Gonna have to practice that, but it'll be... I was gonna say, worth it.
Again!
Supreme Agent? Is that how you're saying it? Wait. Tangent. Supreme Tangent! Sorry for reading your name wrong. Hi, welcome on in. Whoops, did not mean to switch to that tab. But since you ripped the world I had into, I was broken, rearranged beyond the life I thought I knew. I feel so damn strange. I think you'll just stick to your occasional accidental buffering. Yeah, that makes sense. Good evening, good morning, good evening, good day, whatever time it is for you. It is 4 o'clock in the morning for me, so I guess it's morning. Ohayou gozaimasu! As long as the sin allegations are in a cool way, then it's flattering. If you're saying to sound like a psychopath, though, I gotta beat the allegations. You gotta go for a walk. Oh, gotta get up and walk for a bit. It cracks in your back. Yeah, go for a walk. Get a good stretch. Alright. You know what? For an outline, I think this is pretty cute. The sit. Observing. And then point. Point, click. Point, click. Ohayou gozaimasu! Wait, what did I miss? Elderly Gen Z. I feel like if you sit too long enough, if you sit too long, too often, was what I meant to say. I feel like it's really easy to feel old really fast, no matter how old you are. It's just like the old effect. Sit equals old. I think I should probably resize this because the other one's head is like really close. Who said that? Did you hear something? I didn't hear anything. Let's see the other one now. That's better. Till I'm good enough. Bread go burr. Bread, right? Is there a supreme sign and ghost sign as well? Yeah, where are your associates? Interesting. I suppose. Oh! Anyone who's not seen dark mode, do you guys want to see dark mode? If I see somebody say dark mode, I'll switch. Yes? Okay, first step, see if you can notice it. You notice it? Second step. That's not it. I don't know why that did that keybind. Anyway, let me try this again. Yeah. How's that? Rounded corners? Why do you need corners? Like all the others, but since you're at the world I added to. Yep, I think this is good progress for today. Do my little thumbnail pose. I'm very proud of this. I like the reaching one so much. It's so cute. It's like pew. And do a little click. Yeah. Anyway, I guess I should end stream before I'm completely exhausted. Make sure I save this. Hold on, I'm gonna save this. Like, why am I so far down? Who took my tall privileges? Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Yep, alright, got everything. Different dark mode. Shadow, wait, oh, you want to see shadow mode? It's just an expression. It'll mess with my line colors. Like everything, all my lines will turn black afterwards, instead of being colorful. But I can show you dark mode. Do you want to see dark mode? I need to turn off my glowy eyes, but I'll show you shadow. The answer is no. I should put the lights back on. It'll look better. Hi! Is dark mode better? Do you want part 2? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? For anyone who doesn't know, this is the toggle I used for Limbo. I was playing Limbo, which is an indie game with this kind of style of character. Do a flip? You want me to do a flip again? Hold on, let me show you part 2. The part 2 that I programmed. All this is, right, is texture swapping. My whole model is still here. It's not like wait. If I put on a... It's not a filter. I actually swapped every texture on my model except for my eyes and my mouth. Well, I did swap them, but all of them are black except for my eyes and my mouth. So that's essentially what I did. And if I can find them, there they are. Let me toggle this off. Alright, see my hand? Do this again. Last minute demonstration. See my hand? It's on now. Right? This one, this hand, oh, it lost it for a sec. Oh, it definitely lost it. I was gonna say, it's still in a fist. Not anymore. Ah. You. But, this is triggered via, whoops. My leap motion's having a bit of trouble reading my hand, so that's why it's kind of triggering when it shouldn't be. But whenever my hand is in a fist, it triggers the claws to go on and off. Yeah. Dark mode, number 2. 2. Yeah. Anyway. Alright, you guys want to see the flip? You want to see the flip? You really want to see me flip? I need to change into something a little more flip safe. So give me a sec. See how it changed all my outlines? Oops, I forgot my shadow claws. They don't look too good in regular mode. I'm good enough. Ah! I still need to fix that tail. I don't know why that does that anyway. Flip safe. If I do a flip with this model, it doesn't look great. It kind of just flashes you guys, so I don't want to do that. Plus, I get to show this. It freezes for a sec. Oh, that one's broken. Hold on. Wait, what?
It's just gone. Actually, my model doesn't work.
Is it just not showing? Like, wait, where is it? Oh, hi. Guess it just didn't like... Alright, anyway. Hold on. This one still has the old blend shapes, unfortunately. But, ready? Flip, 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 flip. Hold on. Alright. I'm set up.
me see. Fade back to the lurking shadows. Hey, you're supposed to go to bed! Get out of here!
The voices.
The voices. The voices. Ready? Ready? Ta-da! Flip done. Alright, now for real, I'm ending stream. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys had fun. For those of you who don't know, I stream every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. 10 o'clock EST, 9 o'clock CST, 8 o'clock MST, or 7 o'clock PST, all PM. Again, that's STT. So I'll catch you, what's today? Today's Sunday, right? So I'll catch you on Tuesday. Next stream will be on Tuesday. I don't know what I'm streaming yet, but any news, any delays and stuff will be posted in the official live channel of the Hightailor Circle Discord. So if you guys don't want to rely on Twitch notifications, which I know can be really unreliable, we do have the Discord for that. No more distractions! No more distractions! No. Thank you for the hydrate. Alright, but I think we're like, hold on, let me pull this up on YouTube so I can give you guys the link. Wrong channel. Okay. Oh my gosh, it went up. Holy moly. Okay. One sec. So we are 8 away from being 100 away from 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I promised if we got to 1,000 that I would try and make stickers available for you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to uphold it, but I'm going to give it my best. I've never done like physical merchandise really, except for one time, but I had to mail everything out myself and it was not great. But if you guys enjoyed any of my singing for the entirety of stream, because literally had the same song on loop the entire time, this is the cover I recorded of the song, so if you wanted to watch a version that I didn't mess up on, there you go. And if you enjoy it or anything else you find on that channel, you'll bring us a little closer to that goal. We also kind of have a bet going. I have a bet with Potato, our editor, who does a grand majority of the shorts for the channel, also edited our birthday trailer that turned out really nice. But he thinks we can reach 1,000 by the end of the year. I don't think that's possible. But a couple of clips have popped off and kind of scared me a little. I was like, I might actually lose. But it's gonna be a close call if anything. But anyway, stickers will happen at 1,000 whether or not we hit it at the end of the year. Or at least I'm gonna try. So there's that. As for other things that are going on, that's it for the raffle. No one else can enter the raffle now. It's over. It's over. But Mako won, so I hope you guys are enjoying seeing Burb getting drawn. Now that it's like laid out, I'm finally having fun. Just like, okay, I can refine it now. I don't have to worry about the composition anymore. I just want to color. That's all I want to do. I just want to color. Anyway, very excited to keep working on it. If anybody has any questions, remember, I love questions, so please never feel shy to ask. Hi Ramen, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Hightailor Circle. Don't remember you. Wait, how could I not? How could I not remember you, Breakfast? And Nico, there was a raffle. You missed it. You missed it. Goober. But there'll be another one next year. She's gonna come to my birthday. Hey.
To answer your question, Lumi-chan.
It's because of you guys. It's because of you guys. That's why. I feel inspired, I feel motivated to make content that not only I enjoy, but you guys enjoy. Might not be a big talker after you give. No! 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 So many eyes make you scared. You know what? I'm scared of lots of eyes too. But here I am. Here I am. I can do it. I can do it. Because there are lots of nice people here. And hey, if everyone in chat is as nice as so many of the people here are, Professor, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. If they bully you, if they judge you, point. I'll shoot. Anyway, don't make you a mod. I mean, if you want to be a mod, you always can, but I'm not gonna force you to be a mod. What kind of person would I be for that? On that note, if anybody ever wants to help out with things behind the scenes, we do have a bunch of positions, from everything from stream mod to asset architect to just a lot of different things. If you're curious about any of the positions, if you scroll down in the panels, we have forms that A, have more information, and B, allow you to apply. So if you're interested, definitely have a look. This is the commands for it, but I'm too tired, I'm not gonna pull those up. But they should work on or off stream for anyone who wanted them. Any other questions? I think I covered just about everything except nail painting contest. That ends today. If you guys have your nail contest designs, make sure you submit them. That should be the pinned chat message. There's instructions and information in the form. If you're curious, if you didn't know how to go about doing it, if you have any other questions, I'll be around the High Taylor Circle Discord. And I'll just put that in for anyone too shy. Anyway, if you have any questions, we have a creative discussion channel. If it's hard, if you don't understand something, you can always let me know. I will answer your questions. There's a contest? Yeah, there's a contest in progress! If you're ever not sure about what's going on, usually there's something in the announcements channel, or if it's not in the announcements channel, it's in Stream Talk, usually. And if you're curious, like, hey, is there anything going on? Just ask, and either myself or one of the mods will let you know what's going down. But, I think that's everything? Question mark? Let me double check. I have a checklist. Yeah, that should be everything. Alright, guys. Stuck in dead cells in live today, so nothing can get to you. Yeah, you got the firewall up, huh? Anyway. It helps with your what? CV? CV? You got work though. And for mods, one of the things we do consider is how long somebody's been in the community. So I would say stick around a little longer, see if for your vibe. But would very much look forward to seeing you on the mod team sometime in the future. I don't know what CV stands for, so I'm concurrent viewers is the only thing I got going in my brain. Yeah, I got you. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap it here. Thank you again. A curriculum vitae, a resume. Ooh. Well, yeah, as a disclaimer, for a lot of the roles, of course it's gonna end, I was like, oh, one more thing. All of the roles, if anyone ever asks me for a letter of recommendation or as a reference, that you are more than willing, I am more than willing to give you a letter of recommendation or like a written something for you to like get a job, or if you need that contact, that I'm that contact, I do that. So I know a lot of the positions I have are just volunteer. I can't afford to pay anybody because like VTubing barely supports me, let alone a team at this point in time right now. Hopefully eventually, it's the dream. But for now it's unpaid, but the most I can offer is credit everywhere. Anywhere you do something, I do my best to make sure that you are recognized for it, and especially if you do an awesome job, I will absolutely brag about you. Second is just that what I lack in pay, I hope I can make up for in just vouching for you wherever I can.
Yup. That's all I got.
Can you ask for a letter of hate? No, I don't do that. I don't do that. It's not my thing.
The last thing, yeah, followed by like 15 more things. Yeah, no, okay. Alright guys, I gotta, it's 4:30 in the morning, I gotta go to sleep. I'm gonna get absolutely mauled tomorrow morning if I'm not awake in time.
Anyway, thank you guys. Alright. So, I'll see you Tuesday or sometime, but whenever I see you, wherever I see you. Take care, stay awesome, and purvey the positive chaos. Bye bye!